Hey, what's up everybody, Nextel here. Today we're playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and it is the day before Kingdom Hearts Dark Road opens up. So we have to do the thing. We have to make sure all our medals, as much as possible, are 7-starred. Because remember that you get in-game currency for Kingdom Hearts Dark Road based on, like, bonus currency, based on the number of 7-star medals that you have. So let me go ahead, just double check my album. So we got to take a lot of these tier 3s, tier 4s, tier 5s, 6s, 7s. We got to make sure we have 7-starred copies. So we are at 88.3%. So we've got quite a bit of work to do. Let's see. I wish this was a scroll button. Like, I wish it was just a scroll on the side here. This is getting kind of absurd. Let's see. Do I need to... What was this medal? See, some of these medals, I have no idea what they are. Like, I'd have to look into what they were. I know this is, like... This is Mickey, HD Mickey EX, or HC King Mickey, which was like a stupidly hard medal to get. This one, what were you? See, some of these medals I just don't have because they're super exclusive. I missed out on the World of Final Fantasy Leon. Feels bad. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today anyways is we're going to be evolving, and we're just going to be going over some Union Cross history, because there's a lot of history that this game has gone through. I can't believe, wait a minute, I don't have a 3-star version of this. See, that's how ridiculous this gets. Wait, what is this? You are a 4-star. Yeah, I need a 3-star version here, a 3-star version here. If you can only downgrade medals, I think I'd be okay, but yeah, in all the time I've been playing this game, look at how many just random 3-star medals I'm missing. Even after playing for so long. Let's see, yeah, I'm missing quite a few things here. Missing that Sora, that Tifa. This is a Yuffie medal. This is a Beast medal. This is a Cloud medal. This is Valor Form Sora, Diz. See, some of these I have 3-star versions of, like Limit Form Sora. This is Peter Pan, Aerith, Wisdom Form, Pluto. What are these other medals that we are missing? Cloud, Riku. This is Minnie. I can't believe I'm missing these medals. Truthfully, I can't believe I'm missing them. But yeah, lots of just random tier 2s. Luigi, Kojo, Gilgamesh, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Today's a history lesson. Today is a history lesson kind of day. It's not a gameplay kind of day, even though we've got actually quite a bit of stuff to clear out. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing is just going through all of the medals that we have, making sure we have 7-starred copies of them. Unfortunately, this game has a weird system of filtering things. See, like right here, we have Roxas, Axel, and Xion, who I believe was the first high score challenge medal back when high score challenges were offering medals to those who ranked in the top 5,000. So I have an Roxas, Axel, and Xion medal. That's got to be 7-starred. So Roxas and Axel and Xion. So we need to do that one. Let's see what else we got here. So that needs a 7-star version. Aerith, Illustrated Aerith, needs to be 7-starred. Let's see here. Gabriel, how's it hanging? Luigi, you got lucky. That's all you gotta say. Yeah, because you pulled a Dark Riku from the banner. You told us in the Discord. I was like, that's pretty good. Ooh, the Behemoth. The Behemoth was the second high score challenge medal, I believe. I'm trying to remember, like, the difficulty I had with some of these, because I know for sure, because back in the day, we didn't have things that restored gauges as frequently. We had to rely on chests just to restore gauges. So yeah, we had to do quite a bit of wonky stuff. So let's see. So yeah, Behemoth is an old high score challenge medal that had a crazy ability if you were able to special attack break that one. Sweetheart Beast, a medal that we've gotten twice. These weren't high score challenge medals, these were event medals. So it was one of those coin banners, or those avatar board kind of things, where it's like if I'm trying to remember this event correctly, where you had to like stack a bunch of these and then you got this one. I could be wrong about this one, but I'm pretty sure this one was event, not a high score challenge. Oh, look at all these are event medals that people might never get their hands on again. So I guess these are really among the rarest medals I have. Let's see. These are all maxed out. You can always tell because if you have the 7-star version, if the supernova attack is maxed out, this is good. This is orange. So that's when it's maxed out. And then there's a separate section for if you got the 7-star. We have to do Jack Skellington, who was one of the best medals back in the day. Jack Skellington, unleashing an attack with no attributes means that you're always hitting for neutral damage. So we talk a lot about today how you always want to hit for weakness damage. This one hit for neutral damage. So even if it was facing a speed enemy, it did a regular amount of damage, which was pretty good back in the day. It was this medal and Black Coat Mickey that a lot of people were using. Let me see if I could find Black Coat Mickey. Come on, Black Coat Mickey, where are you? Ah, here he is, yeah. So Black Coat Mickey and Jack Skellington saw a lot of play back in the day before ignoring attribute became a thing. Now, ignoring attribute is one of the best things a medal can have, especially for a raid medal. Gilgamesh, 96.7? Oh my gosh, your pockets must be deep. Let's see, Mr. No Name, am I getting for Dark Road? That's what the stream's about, y'all. The stream is about making sure I have as many 7 stars as possible, so that way we get the maximum bonus for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Dark Road. Let's see, did I miss? Wait a minute. Where was that Jack Skellington? Unless we just missed. I think we just missed. Oh, the Shadow. I think I need a 7-star, the Shadow. I need to Mickey and Brooms this dark side here. Let's see what else. Oh, this is like a blast from the past, y'all. Illustrated Yuffie, who was only available as an avatar board. Illustrated Yuffie, Illustrated Sid, Illustrated Aerith. They were all super broken medals back in the day, just because it was a single target medal that hit for a high amount of damage. And yeah, believe me, back in the day, single target 2.53 multiplier was kind of disgustingly weird. that was an OP medal back in the day. That's what OP meant back when this game started. We gotta do Nick and Judy here. Nick and Judy, an event medal. Unfortunately, we never got a Nick and Judy B. Nick and Judy B was the Warrior of Light, or the Final Fantasy Record Keeper Terra, and those medals, for those who had them, it was absolutely disgusting. It was near broken levels of craziness. Did we get Illustrated Aerith? Yeah, we did get Illustrated Aerith. Let's see who else we're missing here. Jack Skellington. Okay, so here's where we left off. So we actually missed those earlier. This Zero we gotta do. So Zero and Jack and Sally. If y'all have been playing for a long time, you know that this pair of high score challenge medals is among the most iconic that have ever hit Union Cross. And the reason I say this is because, so first of all, Jack and Sally was a high score challenge medal. Back in the day, there were 2 high score challenge medals. So one you got for ranking really, really high, and then the second one was kind of like a bonus that you got based on how high you ranked. So both of them, I believe, you got if you ranked 5,000 or higher. And then you got the Zero if you ranked, I believe, 10,000th or higher. But these 2 are some of the most iconic medals in the game for a lot of different reasons. So the first one being, this was back when we still had licenses to Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's why you don't see any new Nightmare Before Christmas medals, because Disney, for some reason or something like that, lost the license for The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is why we had these medals back in the day. We had a Jack Skellington. We didn't get a Sally medal, but we did get Zero and we did get Jack and Sally. Now, the reason Jack and Sally is one of the most, and honestly, this was really the medal that I wanted to talk about, in this whole entire stream. Jack and Sally was one of the most iconic medals in the game, because what happened with Jack and Sally is that back in the day, JP and Global were in 2 very different stages of the game. JP just had more resources available. They got things earlier than Global. They had all these different buffs and debuffs available beforehand, where one of the most disgusting things back in the day was 2-turn buffers. And it's the same idea as today. You know, we rely on 2-turn buffers like Kingdom Hearts 3 Elsa, things like Final Fantasy VII Remake Sephiroth, Cloud. So we rely on 2-turn buffers now. But back in the day, 2-turn buffers was just the most insanely broken thing ever because it's stacked. So if we read the effect of Jack and Sally, raises PSM strength by 1 tier for 2 turns and lowers PSM defense of all targets by 1 tier for 2 turns. Now, this doesn't sound like a lot. We have things that do plus 15 PSM strength at this point. But what made Jack and Sally really gross was that back in the day when it first came out, it actually was advertised like this, because this is the original JP effect to do PSM strength by 1 tier for 2 turns and then PSM defense by 1 tier for 2 turns. And that was important because it's stacked. So that means on the first turn you're at +1 -1, the second turn you were at +2 -2. And that was a big deal back in the day. Back when our cap for the buffs was actually just 3. So 3 general strength, 3 PSM strength, and then 3 defense down and 3 PSM defense down. So being able to have one medal that covered both bases, where it buffed you and debuffed you and hit for PSM. That was another big thing, because back in the day, a lot of medals only did power or speed or magic. Jack and Sally was one of the first few medals that did all of it, all together. So what made this medal really controversial was that it was advertised with the original JP effect, and then back in the day, high score challenges were like they are now, where you have to get the newest medals, and those are going to be your percent medals. However, unlike now, a lot of the high score challenge medals were non-mercy, meaning that you can pull an infinite amount of times. Actually, a good way to reference it to today is when people pulled for Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion or Rage Form Sora in their initial banners. Remember how they cost like 1,000 jewels for every single pull, but you were never guaranteed it. It was just a cheap banner to pull on. So it was the same idea with medals back in the day, except it was still 3,000 jewels per pull. You weren't guaranteed a mercy, and they were high score challenge medals. You got percent bonuses based on which ones you brought in. So people were spending a lot of jewels just trying to get, I believe it was Illustrated Sephiroth was the medal, the 21% medal for this particular high score challenge. So a lot of people sunk money into that banner when Illustrated Sephiroth is a pretty mediocre medal. It was a damaging medal back in the day. It was very easily replaced by the next damaging medal. So people spent a lot of money on a mediocre medal to get this ridiculously powerful medal. Now, what happened is that people ranked high, they spent a lot of jewels, people were struggling to find parties that were sharing an Illustrated Sephiroth, and then once the challenge was over, Square didn't realize that they made the mistake of advertising it as the JP version of the medal. So when the medal was distributed to players, it came with the effect of PSM strength by 1 tier for 1 turn, and then PSM defense 1 tier for 1 turn, and that just blew up the game. It completely screwed over everything. Everyone was really mad. They're like, I spent like 50,000 jewels to get this one Sephiroth, and the Jack and Sally medal just did not come as advertised. Because remember, JP was in a better place. They had other things that could be better buffers, or they were able to buff other ways. But Jack and Sally was going to be Jack and Sally was literally the meta medal of back in the day. Back when tier 4s were still the strongest medals in the game, Jack and Sally was the meta defining medal. So when it didn't come as advertised, there were like protests, people were writing complaints to Square, people were undownloading the game, people like YouTubers were like, this is messed up, like we're just gonna quit this game now because that's really messed up. Jewels are just as expensive now as they were back in the day. And when you pair that with non-mercy medals, people were spending thousands of dollars. I think the most I read somewhere, it might have been Reddit or something, someone spent like $10,000 to get like 2-3 copies of like Illustrated Sephiroth. It was something really disgustingly gross, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, was Jack and Sally really worth it? So after all that whatever, Square was like, all right, we're going to just fix it. We're going to make Jack and Sally the original text. And then people were happy that they went back to the original effect, but man, the damage was done. Like, the faith in Square Enix with Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, or back then it was actually Unchained Kai, it just dipped. It just tanked through the floor because it's like they betrayed us, and now it's just like people felt like they spent their money. People were asking for refunds for stuff because things weren't advertised as promised. Someone threatened to bring a lawyer. It was wild. It was the craziest thing ever. So for me, I never got an Illustrated Sephiroth. I just used the shared one, and I had to do a lot of trick tactics, but I cracked top 5,000 and got one copy, I think. Yeah, just one copy. I was in that bracket of 2,500 to 5,000. So this medal was game defining. and it caused protests within the game, which is absolutely bananas. And this is probably if anyone asked me in the 5 years of me playing this game, what is the most monumental medal that ever came? It's not a Kyrie, it's not a Naminé, it's not a Xion, it's Jack and Sally, because this thing was, it was almost ridiculous how many problems that it caused. Anyways, moving on with our list that we got to do, we've got to 7-star the Flauber Meow, which was an event medal. So this, and I believe the Meowjesty, were both event medals, and that was the only way you can get them. I think the Flauber Meow came back once, but the Meowjesty did not. And remember that the Meowjesty, I'm trying to remember this correctly, it is just the Meow with the Mickey pants on. It was in Dream Drop Distance. I believe it was one of the strongest spirits you could possibly get. So we've got to go there. We've got to 7-star our Rhyme and Beat, which was some of the most like awesome collabs with Dream Drop Distance. Rhyme and Beat and Neku and Joshua and Shiki. And it's actually kind of funny because for a long time, these medals were not available. It was another high score challenge. The winning medal was the Neku and Shiki and Joshua, and then you got the Beat and Rhyme as like the kind of the sub medal, the one that 10,000 players got. But it was reprinted. There was one time where both of these medals were reprinted and people could get their hands on a copy of them, which is pretty sweet. Ooh, Maleficent A. This is... Okay, so people that failed to get Jack and Sally were happy getting Maleficent A. So if we look at Maleficent A, raises PSM strength by 1 tier for 2 turns, inflicts more damage the more gauges are full. It was the same idea as Jack and Sally, but it was just not as good. Because remember, Jack and Sally did it for 2 turns, and it was power, speed, magic strength, and power, speed, magic, defense. So missing that defense part made Maleficent A a lot worse than Jack and Sally, and Jack and Sally still reigned as the best medal in the entire game, even after they were like, all right, we need to release another 2-turn buffer. Their answer was Maleficent A, and it wasn't as good. All right, let's double check on chat, because I actually just did a whole rant there. Oh, right, Luigi, you also got to City of Sephiroth from that. Good stuff. I hope that I do videos on it. We're going to be on tonight, y'all. We are going to be on launch. I'm going to stay up and play it when it comes out. At least I got 1 copy of all the high score challenges. Kingdom Hearts 3 Mickey. I almost didn't get him. Is it Kingdom Hearts 3 Mickey, or was it the Birth by Sleep Mickey? Because I remember the Birth by Sleep Mickey that ignores attribute. That was a high score challenge medal. Luigi. That one trait slot that came with tier 4s. No. Some of them had 2. Some of them had 2. Oh my gosh. If you had like extra attack and extra attack was the big one. If you had extra attack, you had max buffs, which was crazy. That's what made it particularly broken, was that trait medals. Oh, trait medals didn't exist. You had to fuse 1 copy of the medal into another copy just to get the trait. There was no such thing as a grayed out trait medal. If you had 3 Jack and Sallys that you won from the high score challenge, in order to get a trait, you had to put the other 2 into the 1 Jack and Sally. It was so crazy. And it was just like, some people were like, no, I want to keep my Jacks and Sally separate because that effect is just too good. I don't want to risk not getting extra attack. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely bananas. Jack and Sally. What a medal. What a force to be reckoned with. Alright, so Maleficent B is another, or I'm sorry, this is Maleficent A. Maleficent B was an event medal. So Maleficent A, we've also got to do the Moana and Maui, who I'm surprised never came back. It's actually really unfortunate because so many people were hoping Moana and Maui would make an appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3, but they did not. So that was kind of a bummer. But these were event medals. They were free to get. All you had to do was farm the coins for them. All right, let's go back to chat. Raphael, you're a new player still learning how to play. Yo, if you have any questions, ask them here. Hop in my Discord. It's right below the screen there, and ask questions there. There's a lot of people I trust in my Discord that have a lot of good information. So if you need help, by all means, ask me here, ask me there, ask any one of the Twilight Knights, and we'd be happy to help you. Mr. No Name, whoa, I almost have it completed. No. So we're on medal like what? 1,850 or something like that. So I'm still missing hundreds of medals. Let's not say my album's complete when it's pretty far. Gilgamesh, we got another copy for Judy and Sora PR. Yes. I remember we got another copy for Judy and Nick and Judy. Let's see. Jock Faye, sorry for being late to the lesson. My bus didn't come. It's okay. There's no homework on the first day. Gilgamesh, I want a 1 in there. My high score Keyblade was... Okay. I think I'm back. Someone let me know if I'm back. Someone in the chat, give me a heads up. And then tell me if I'm working again. Because my internet just, like, broke for a hot second. So, someone in chat, give me a yes, give me a thumbs up. Give me something to let me know that this is still working. Because I see the green light on OBS, but I'm not sure if it's actually working or not. Let's see. Good now? Okay, cool, awesome. All right, so where do we leave off on in chat? But yeah, no worries. No homework due on the first day. Gilgamesh. Oh, yes, that's what we were talking about. High score challenges. So high score challenges, gauge restoration, like, was almost non-existent. We didn't have illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi. We didn't have... What are other, like... I'm trying to think of which tier 3s or tier 4s even restored gauges. Gauge restoration just almost didn't exist. We had to rely on having AP plus on medals, which was, it was a skill, attack boost, like, whatever, 3 max AP plus or something like that, or attack boost 3 AP plus, not even a max skill, because that was before max skills were even a thing. So let me actually reconnect the chat because I think it broke. But yeah, it just didn't exist. It wasn't a mechanic that was really existent at the time. So we were dependent on AP chess and that one particular skill in order to restore gauges. So you had to, for high score challenges, you had to be really smart. You had to have like the biggest brain plays to make sure that you had all of your AP restoring skills going. Gauge reduction wasn't a thing back then. So it was wild. It was quite the wild ride. Let me go ahead and just reset these chats because I had to reconnect to the internet. So let's see. Let me make sure this works. Let's go ahead and switch back here. It is not changing. Let me go ahead and refresh this. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do some funny stuff here. Because I want to make sure that your comments are being shown. Let's go here. Let's hit refresh on the chat. And it was in the middle of the lesson. This is literally college all over again. We're in the middle of the lesson, something goes down. Systems needs to stop by. They gotta call them from halfway across campus. Let's see. Oh, that's just my face. Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. How do we fix chat? I should hire a tech guy. Oh, goodness. All right. This is sad. I want everyone's stuff to be seen. I want everyone's chats to be read. Let's see. All right, let's try this one more time. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do some clunky stuff to get this back online. Oh, man, this is sad. I know it pops up on the YouTube live piece of it, but I like when it updates in the group too, you know what I mean? All right, let's do... Does toggling work? Toggling does not work. Please don't tell me I have to reset the whole thing. I'm not a fan of resetting the whole thing. Do I have to hide it and then show it again? That didn't fix it. Oh my goodness, what do we do? Okay, let's, can we duplicate it? Is that a thing? Holy cannoli, y'all. Alright, well, unfortunately, it means that we are stuck looking at the chat on the right side, so I'm just gonna read it off as we go along, and unfortunately, we have the non-interactive one, which I'm not a fan of. I love interacting with y'all. But yeah, let's get back on the chat and see what's going on. Dream Eaters. Elena, hello! Elena, your consistency with showing up to my streams is awesome. I really appreciate it, truthfully. Gilgamesh. I got EA on Jack and Sally. First trade, I was screaming. I lowered their PSM strength and defense to the max. If you had, like, Jack and Sally with extra attack, you were the best player. You didn't even have to, like, do anything. You just had to activate it. Because it only... Oh, that was the other thing. In the advertisement, it advertised it as costing 1 gauge, but when we got the medal, it cost 2 gauges. That was another big thing, because again, gauge restoration was really hard. I think if I remember my Jack and Sally correctly, I put attack boost 4 max AP plus, which was like the best skill for it, because it was like you used it as both a buffer medal and a damaging medal. So AP plus alone wasn't good, and then attack boost max alone wasn't good. You wanted the most utility out of it. So yeah, awesome. That's so, see, it's so great, but looking back on it, it's like the new mechanics of being able to just buy extra attack and throw it on Jack and Sally and Mickey and Brooms almost dwindles down the hard work of those people that worked really hard back in the day. Matthew, happy Father's Day. That is correct. I am not a father, but happy Father's Day to all the people who are out there. If it wasn't for fathers, we wouldn't be on this stream right now. So happy Father's Day to everyone out there who is a dad. Kojo, Jacques Foy, we're good. Zero. Everyone telling me we're back. All right, we're good. Let's see. Gilgamesh, Illustrated Kyrie Tier 4. Yeah, that was the best buffer medal. To be able to give +3 general strength was the definition of busted back in the day, which was, it was so silly. But then you paired it with Jack and Sally, you took care of the PSM strength, the PSM defense, and you were good to go. If you had 1 Illustrated Kyrie and then Jack and Sally with extra attack, you were broken. You were a winner. The strat play for or the smartest strat for, okay, I think we're back again. Oh my gosh, this internet is killing me. All right, y'all, I'm unfortunately gonna need another heads up to let me know if I am back online. This is really killing me though. Oh my gosh, like I just want a solid stream. Nothing crazy going on. Nothing dropping. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for putting up with this nonsense. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's fix our casting. Let's make sure our game is working. And here we go. All right, so while we let that load up, let's go ahead and see what everyone else is talking about. Ruben, you were able to stop by, but no worries. It's always good to see you. It's always good to hear from you. Ruben is one of my moderators and one of the people that gives advice in the Discord chat. So if you need help, just ask him. Ask him. He's got some good advice there. Let's see. Elena, I wish I got into Kingdom Hearts earlier so I could start playing Union Cross when it launched. That would have been very useful. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, it's just good for the veteran players because, like, they obviously have the most filled medal albums. There's literally some medals that aren't even obtainable anymore. So it's always nice to reward your veterans like that. Kojo, wonder how rewards will be based on Dark Road. I'm at 59.6% or something, but not enough Mickey and Broobs, not enough mirrors. Wonder how cards will even work. Honestly, I'm really not expecting them to give much. You know what I mean? It's like going to be like 1 point for every single percent or something like ridiculously low. There's no way they're going to give veterans that much more of an advantage because they're not going to pay us. Like, well, okay, so let's think about what I would do. I'm going to stream. You know what I mean? Octo's probably going to stream. Damo's probably going to stream. Everyone's going to be streaming, and it's like they're not paying us, then they're probably not going to give us a lot of points either. You know what I mean? There's no way they're going to make veterans be better than people that pay. There's no way they'll do that. Not a chance. Gilgamesh, you put the same skill on Jack and Sally. It was disgusting. That was the best skill. Let's see. Okay, everyone's saying I'm down and now I'm back. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? All right, let's go back here. Is chat still broken? Yeah, chat's still broken. All right, we'll do it without the chat on the screen. Okay, so how long till Dark Road? Maintenance kicks up in 4 hours, so we really got to 7-star these guys. Let's see. I'm back. Gilgamesh, I had Kyrie B and Jack and Sally. I swept through every single event they kept throwing at me. I wonder in Dark Road how cards will even affect stats. Honestly, I'm expecting Dark Road to play like Flick Rush. Like I said it in my reaction video. That was the first time I actually looked at Dark Road stuff. But I think it's going to play just like Flick Rush in Dream Drop Distance. Except the cards are just going to be more intricate. Alright, where'd we leave off at? So Maui and Moana. Let's see. This is another combo medal. I believe this is Key Art 1. And I really want this medal. If there is one medal that I want more than any other medal that currently exists in the game, it's actually Key Art 1, because that Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days artwork with Roxas, and he's got, like, he's taken off his org code, and it's like you see, like, the pictures of all his org friends, like Shion and Axel in the back, and then he's got his plain clothes underneath. That was the #1 medal I wanted. All right, we got Jafar here. Jafar and Genie Jafar, who were both high score challenge medals. I don't remember the event particularly well. There must have been nothing special about it. I remember I struggled quite a bit to get this Jafar Genie, and it was super important to me because Aladdin is my favorite Disney movie. So I don't exactly remember how broken this was. See, look at this. This was a broken medal. This is a tier 4 medal with a 3.04 multiplier. Like, we have multipliers like Dark Riku that are 25 now. That's why I say damage medals get replaced easily, because they just replace a big number with a bigger number. All right, here's another back in the day broken medal. So if you didn't have a copy of Illustrated Kyrie A, you banked on this high score challenge that had the 2 rewards as Sebastian and Ariel and Flounder. So what made Sebastian and Ariel and Flounder so good is they just increased general strength by 3 tiers for 1 turn. It was more or less the same effect as Illustrated Kyrie A, which was the broken buffer back in the day. But the trade-off is that, so Ariel and Flounder did 3 hits, didn't heal HP, and then Sebastian, or I'm sorry, it cost 3 gauges to activate Ariel and Flounder, and it cost 6 to activate Sebastian. So people were like, all right, I can buff myself, but I can't activate anything else. Alright, so Ariel and Flounder, another high score challenge medal that people never got a reprint of. Alright, so then we had the World of Final Fantasy medals, which were super cute. Back in the day, the chase medal was World of Final Fantasy Sora, who had the Jack and Sally ability, but one, it ignored attribute. This was one of the first medals to ignore attribute, and it was super duper strong back then. Remember that the ability we were relying on before that was hits for no attribute, so it just did regular standard damage, not weakness damage. World of Final Fantasy Sora and all of the World of Final Fantasy medals in general, they all ignored attribute, and they were the best medals in the game because of that. The damage multiplier wasn't as big. Now it's like ×2. I think it was like ×1.5 back in the day. Let's see. I gotta make sure I dock down the World of Final Fantasy ones. I need to both special attack unlock and then 7-star. But yeah, what made World of Final Fantasy Sora so broken was that, one, he ignored attribute, and then it was for 3 turns, raised PSM strength and decreased target's PSM defense. So it was the replacement for Jack and Sally, because it was 3 turns versus the 2, meaning that by that 3rd turn, you reached that +3, -3. That was really, really good. The multiplier was super high. The biggest offset was the gauge cost, so you needed an AP skill to restore those gauges. I believe I didn't get World of Final Fantasy Sora the first time around, and I was super, super jealous of anyone that did, because obviously I pulled quite a bit. I'm only missing the Leon, or the Squall. But I got everyone else. I got Cloud, Lightning, Sephiroth, Yuna. Yuna is my favorite one. Yuna was my favorite for a long, long time. Tama, obviously, World of Final Fantasy mascot. But then I got the Sora on the reprint, which was really, really good. Back when they reprinted, I think for Lan and Rain, I believe was her name. But I didn't get those medals. I really wanted them. It was sad boys time for me back then. Oh, Alice and the Cheshire Cat. This was an event medal. And it was alright. It was alright. It did magic defense down. Or, I'm sorry, it increased your magic defense. So we gotta do Alice and the Cheshire Cat. An old event medal. Alright, what else we got that we gotta do? Oh, Young Riku. Young Riku, Young Kairi, and Young Sora. Okay. Young Riku, Young Kairi, and Young Sora. And I'm trying to remember this correctly. I believe these were actually Union Cross medals, meaning that you had to get them by doing Union Cross a crazy ton of times. Like, you would get, or it was either Union Cross or raids. It was farmable to get the Sora and the Riku, but the Kairi was non-farmable. I believe the Kairi was a board that you had to fill out with coins. Alright, let's get back to the chat here. Elena, will Union Cross be shut down while they add Dark Road? Yeah, so there's a maintenance. There's a 4-hour maintenance dropping down at 8:30 p.m. PST, I believe. Jock Void till August, nothing will happen. Kojo will be in maintenance, so yes, Union Cross will go down. But can either play Union Cross or Dark Road once you update. Yeah, and that's what we're staying up for. We're gonna hop on a Dark Road right away. Gilgamesh, Aerial High Score Challenge. I got her. She is broken. She was gross. She was super gross. She was almost the same as Kyrie, minus the healing. But that was a big deal. 3 general strength was a really big deal. Elena, I hope they give us something after the update. They're going to give you stuff based on the percentage of your album filled out, which is why we're doing this stream right now. Luigi, so nominate, but effective against all types and a 3-turn buffer. Are you talking about World of Final Fantasy Sora? Because that was not it. Because it still missed General Strength, and that was the big deal. General Strength was the big brain strat back then. Kojo, they are giving all players currency. Oh, yeah. Okay, you answered the question there. Sweet. Elena, I think I'll go to sleep now. It's quite late and you have to wake up early. Are you waking up early to play Dark Road? Hope to catch one of your streams in the future, maybe about Dark Road. We're going to be restreaming again, back at Reset. So, in like 8 hours, we're going to be back on stream anyways. So, if you want to hop in later, like, by all means. Luigi, we're getting a new Master Xehanort soon. Yes, I saw that. I saw... It was just the metal outline, and then the only thing you could tell that made it Xehanort was that it was a bald head with, like, pointy ears. That was it. That was the only indication that you got. Ooh, here's another good high score challenge medal. So, Sora and Donald and Goofy B, it was 7 hits that ignored attribute, and it only cost 1 gauge. That was the big deal, was that it hit all targets, ×3 multiplier, which was pretty good for a multi-target medal, and then it ignored attribute. But just not as good as World of Final Fantasy Sora. Let's see. And then the sub-medal that you got was Young Mickey A, which was a single target medal that had a high multiplier of 3.3 that ignored attributes. And that was also a big deal. So Sora and Donald and Goofy B is one that we have to max out. This was another event medal, Minnie and Daisy. And was it event or was it VIP? This might have been around the time where they started adding VIP medals. Because there was a time when VIP was just straight up 3,000 jewels and then the special quest. But that was it. There was no other bonus. Nowadays, you get plus 14,000... I'm sorry, plus 1,400 extra jewels. You get avatar parts. You get gems. You get, like, Mickey and brooms. You get all this stuff now that just didn't exist back in the day. Back in the day, VIP was super vanilla. Here's your 3,000 jewels, and now you have access to the experience farming quest. That was VIP back at launch. Let's see. All right, what else we gotta do? Oh, Magic Conch. What do we do? This was a broken medal, Hercules and Phil, and it was a 5. It says an exceptionally powerful hit. Back in the day, they always said like strong hit, exceptionally powerful hit, magnificently, superly wonderful, awesome hit. But it didn't mean anything. What mattered was the multiplier and the strength. I don't know why they decided to like butter it up with all these words. Let's see. All right, everything here looking good. HD Beast, a very interesting medal. It was originally a high score challenge medal that does single target damage, and it looks like it's still in the album listed as single target damage, but HD Beast got a revamp where they added all these extra lines. So these lines didn't exist here before, and then I'm pretty sure it got changed to a multi-target medal, so I don't know why that's still a single target icon. But it used to be a high score challenge medal, and then it became available in the regular poll system. Okay, Chip and Dale. No, Chip and Dale was another, I think this one might have been VIP, where, casting ended. All right, so let's go ahead and head to here. Oh, this is sad. I hate how chat's broken. I believe Chip and Dale was VIP. I could be wrong. All right, Gilgamesh. You're gonna aim for that 98%. Yo, hats to you, dude. Hats to you. Kingdom Hearts blog. Minnie and Daisy was a high score challenge. Was it? That sounds right. That truly does sound right. But something about it's just not clicking in my head then. Kingdom Hearts blog. Halloween Donald and Goofy were event medals. I do remember that. Because you had to farm for them, and then I remember by the end of that farming mission, I didn't have enough Soras, and I was like, oh man, I've got a Sora that's like pretty much useless. Okay, Let's see. Kingdom Hearts blog. Wait, I think I'm talking about JP. Maybe it was different in global. I see. They came for VIP 2. No, that was Beauty and the Beast. Wait, what do you mean that was Beauty and the Beast? I'm pretty sure HD Beast was a high score challenge reward because that was a big deal. That medal was super duper strong for a single target medal back in the day. Let's see. All right, let's see if I can get my screen back up for all the lovely folks there. Looks like it's not working. See, this is why people advise that I play on the computer, like through like BlueStacks or something like that. All right, we're going to have to reset our casting app. So I wish I was like a technology wizard. You know what I mean? I could just be like, bam, 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 bam. We're done. We got it. Let's go here. Let's force close our casting app and then just reopen it. Zero Talents. I have a story about that Mickey and Mickey Donald Goofy High Score Challenge medal. I was the reason we got it because I found a glitch. What was the glitch? What'd you find? Enlighten the class. I see your hand being raised. Let's see. Let's reset this app by force closing it. Literally IT 101. If you don't know what to do, if you force stop an app, it may cause errors. That's fine. The thing is inherently broken. All right. Let's hop back to it. I got him with VIP after there were better medals. Are you talking about HD Beast? Alright, I think, let me double check real quick. Yeah, alright, we're back in business, y'all. We're back in business. Let's go ahead and change this back. And there we go. We're cooking with gas again. Okay, so Chip and Dale, I believe, was VIP. I believe it was... Or no. It might have been an event, actually. Oh, boy. That one's kind of slipping my mind. Because I remember it was really broken because it healed gauges. And healing gauges, again, back in the day was, like, some of the most OP stuff ever. Ooh, key art number 5. Another high score challenge medal. It is the Kingdom Hearts 2 cover artwork. Number 5. We're at, like, key art 22 right now. Goodness. But yeah, I really wanted this medal. It had Kairi on it, and you guys know me. I have to go after every single Kairi medal because I'm a very special kind of Kingdom Hearts player who also is who also does the waifu stuff. Gotta pick best girl, you know what I mean? It's like it's the principle of the matter. Okay, so these were other medals that were once high score challenge medals, but were since reprinted for, I believe, the Cinderella debut event. So we had SP Cinderella, who was a strong medal because, again, we've got that 2-turn strength, greatly recovers HP. That was like just good dual utility right there. And then the less powerful Cinderella and Jacques that gave you the defense and then just slightly recovered HP at a higher gauge cost of 4. We also have Sora and Roxas, who was given to us as a promotional medal. I believe it was because, I forgot what game it was, got enough downloads, or maybe it was actually Union Cross, where after we hit a certain number of downloads, we were gifted this medal for free. It was a zero-cost medal, super low multiplier, hits all targets, and then moderately recovers HP. What made it really good was that it was just zero cost. Zero cost was like a really big deal back in the day. We have Vexen B. So this was around the time that they started doing the organizational challenges, and Vexen B was like a broken defensive medal. Raises speed and magic-based defense by 1 tier for 4 turns, making it super easy to get to +3 speed and magic strength, or defense, if you had like a friend with extra attack or something like that. Super, super easy broken medal. Here was another high score challenge medal, Pluto B. So around this time, they brought back the idea of 2 high score challenges. Or 2 high score challenge medals being added at the same time. So in this case, it was Pluto B and Mickey and Minnie, who was a super gross medal with a relatively high multiplier of 3.83. And again, back in the day, 3.83 was a really high multiplier to have. Lowest target's defense, which was really good because lowering defense was, again, a very hot commodity. And then inflicts more damage in slot 3, which was really strange because there weren't a lot of upright power slot 3s. It was like Treasure Trove. Treasure Trove was the big brain play for that. It's just Mickey and Minnie Mouse. That's the name of the medal. All right. Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Okay. Where are we at in chat? All right. Let's see. I got number 1 on Scar. Yo, Gilgamesh, I can't even imagine how deep those pockets are. There must be like Alice in Wonderland in there. Gilgamesh, I got status bonus Riku on 4th multi. Wait, status bonus. Are you playing JP? I know status bonus is the JP like boosted equivalent. 0, I accidentally used a special skip ticket that we got from Kingdom Hearts Key, and it turned out by using that you had a chance of getting the reward medal, which should have been impossible, so they had to add another, which was the Donald, Mickey, and Goofy one. I believe that one was also high score challenge, which was a really like disgusting medal too. Single target, high damage multiplier, flat I think 3.5, and it was really strong, really strong. 0, and because I sent the glitch as a report, I got a gift, the illustrated Terra, which was really good back then. That is true. All right. Where are we at? So, we did the Mickey and Minnie. Ooh, this was a high score challenge I went ham on. Aladdin and Abu, and Aladdin and Genie. And because it did the the power and speed base strength by 2 tiers for 1 turn, had a high multiplier, single target, super good stuff. And then we had the Aladdin and Genie, which would do power and magic, but also had a 3.4 multiplier. This was a really good medal too. So, whew. This is like a stroll down memory lane, y'all. Aladdin and Genie. Okay. Then we have Lexius B. So again, going back to the whole idea of the organizational medals being reprinted, Lexius B was one of the strongest medals back in the day, having that 4.31 multiplier, and with the condition being the higher the slot number. And with something that strong, you wanted it later in the Keyblade regardless. Alright, we're missing a medal here. I believe this was another one of those ridiculously hard medals to get, by having to have like 3 copies all fully gilted. We missed out on that. Here's another one, Orchestra Sora. This was given as a gift back in the day to people that logged on back in, I believe, 2006, when the first, was it 2006? It was 2007. 2007 when the first Kingdom Hearts World Tour Orchestra, or I'm sorry, wait, Kingdom Hearts World Orchestra, when it first made its launch, when it first started touring, they gave out this medal to everyone, and it was a pretty decent medal to get for free, where it raised the defense of all attributes by 1 tier for 2 turns, extra attack, you're looking at perfect defense, and yeah, we got 2 copies of it. We got 2 copies, that was it. We never got another copy since. Here, let me just show you, actually. This is actually the artwork that they promote the concert with. So he's got the Keyblade baton, which was available as an actual collector's item that I actually have, which is pretty sweet. And this is also the design that they put on the shirts. Alright, so Orchestra Sora. What else we got? We also have Donald and Daisy, which was very similar to the Aladdin and Abu medal. So it was just a magic version of Aladdin and Abu, but it was a magic type. And remember, typing matters. Even today, typing still matters. And then there was Illustrated Donald A, who was a really gross medal because it was just like the Mickey and Minnie Mouse medal, except it was magic, and it was tier 5. That's the other thing. I think this was one of the first tier 5s. Yeah, so Aladdin and Genie was only tier 4. These guys were tier 5, so this was on the advent of tier 5, and I believe Donald was the first high score challenge medal that was tier 5 that you can get, and that's why it was a big deal, because it was free. It was free back in a day when mercies weren't really a thing. So free tier 5, all you had to do was beat the high score challenge and you were good to go. Alright, then we have the Zexion B right here. We have... Ooh, here's another good high score challenge medal. Vanitas Remnant A, a pretty decent substitute for, I think this is around the time we started getting SP gauge skills. So that 4 gauge cost was easily like mitigatable by having SP gauge 1 or SP gauge 2. But just plain SP gauge, not max skill, not attack boost max SP gauge 0 or something like that. Like just a straight SP gauge 1. That was it. But this was a really good medal to have because back in the day, reverse medals that increased general strength were just not a thing. They just didn't exist. So Vanitas Remnant A was a great medal to add. Pairing with a Dragon Maleficent that decreased the defense of all targets by 2 tiers for 1 turn was super good. Again, just getting those buffs off was super important. So Vanitas Remnant A. Alright, what else? Here's another high score challenge medal, the Armored Ventus, which I believe wasn't super great. Raises strength by 3 tiers for 1 turn, and then it did more damage the lower the slot number. It was just another buffer. It was another buffer substitute. Armored Vanitas. But look at how awesome that medal looks. Like, we have Lingering Will, which is more or less Armored Terra, but Armored Vanitas looks super sick. What's another thing about... I remember there's something strange about Armored Vanitas. Oh yeah, he's holding his Keyblade upright. That's right. Which is very strange because the way Ventus holds his Keyblade is backwards as opposed to everyone else. So to see it upright and then to see it facing the wrong direction is kind of weird. It was just a little strange. But yeah, Armored Ventus. Let's see. Who else? Ooh, these were... Wait a minute. This... Chernobog. Chernobog was another high score challenge medal, but I don't believe there was anything particularly special about him. Oh, the lowers defense by 3 tiers for 1 attack. That was the thing that was special about him, but it only did it for 1 attack. So many people found it more useful to do ones that like did it for the whole turn, like Dragon Maleficent. Chernobog is another medal we've got to unlock. Then we have... So we have Pence B, Hainer B, Olet B, and then the trio, who were some of the most... monumental. This is actually another... I should just do like a history lesson on this game. This was another monumental set of medals because they increased defense, with the #1 medal being the combination medal, and the only way to get this medal was by putting gilted copies of all the other medals together. So you needed copies of the Pence, the Hainer, and the Olet, and then you needed to have the Sea Salt Ice Cream, which was the level up material. So you know how you can like put medals together and then that unlocks a special attack bonus, things like that. For these guys, to upgrade them, you had to use these freaking Sea Salt Ice Creams, and you had to farm for them. This was a big Union Cross because the event medal that you got from it was pretty much a perfect defensive medal. If you got extra attack on this, you had a perfect +3 general defense and +3 PSM defense, and that was a really big deal for turtling missions. A lot of people put defense boost max on these medals, but the big trade-off was that they cost 4 gauges, and that's hefty. That was really hefty back in the day. Hainer and Pence and Olet. All right, good stuff. What else we got here? Here are other high score challenge medals. So people asked, why didn't we get Tron Sora or Tron Donald and Goofy? And we did. Actually, it was a high score challenge back in the day. SP Donald and Goofy, as well as SP Sora, who were really good medals because they're low cost, they're high damage multiplier, and then I don't know why they had this like in slot 4, in slot 3 thing going on, but he was one of the best medals in the game just because of his sheer raw strength that he had. And then we have Axel B, who we've seen before. Again, they had that whole B quest thing. We have Pooh and Tigger and Rabbit, which were just... It just wasn't as good as Hainer, Pence, and Olet. The reason you'd use this is because of the low gauge cost. Having a gauge cost of 2 with extra attack, that only makes it 4 per turn. So the cost of 1 activation of Hainer, Pence, and Olet gave you PSM defense by 2 tiers for the first turn, and then it got up to 3 in the second turn. Pooh and Tigger and a Rabbit. All right. What were these medals? See, all the medals that I'm missing are very special event medals where you had to have like millions of dollars is what it really felt like. You had to have like $100 gajillion. All right, we have Man in Black, who is a very interesting medal because he removed all the status effects and then also did fixed amount of damage, which was really interesting because those were the types of medals you'd use for eggs. Back in the day, before we had all this, like, nonsense about, you know, like, times 15 buffers and stuff like that. Back when we were at like +3, it was super strong. The eggs were still a big problem because we didn't know how to defeat them in one turn. Then they introduced fixed damage medals like Man in Black, who no matter how much defense the enemy had, which was really big because back in the day, eggs had like a defense that just shot through the roof. So to do fixed damage medals was the only way to take care of those eggs early on. So we have to do Man in Black. Let's see. Here we have the Demix B medal, again an event medal. We had Illustrated Pride Land Sora, who I believed this one, was VIP. Illustrated Pride Land Sora. And he was just like a substitute buffer. This was actually back when, so this is when we got a buff increase, and that's why it was a big deal, because we changed it from plus, I believe it went from +3 to +7, and that was a big deal because this would get you to +6 if you had extra attack on him. So that covered a lot of your general gauges, and then it also had 0 cost. It restored 4 gauges. It was a very decent buffer medal to have back in the day, but only if you had extra attack. Alright, we're back to another high score challenge medal for Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Donald and Goofy. High multiplier, single target, a little bit of utility, lowering defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. Not exactly a big deal, but it was still a very strong medal back in the day. Donald and Goofy. Okay, who else do we have here? For some reason, I've never seen reprints of these. Never seen reprints of HD Valor form, HD Master form, and HD Limit form. I don't know if you can even still get them in the standard pool. Alright, these were 2 very big iconic medals. Illustrated Donald B and Illustrated Goofy. And back in the day, the big strat with this was they were random target. They were the first random target, or not the first, I don't believe they were the first random target medals. Yeah, because we had Lingering Will, who was also a big deal. But Lingering Will was a banner medal. You had to pull for him. Donald and Goofy were both high score challenge medals, meaning you could earn them for free. And that was the big deal back in the day, is that high score challenge medals were on par with the banner medals. And you could obtain them for free by ranking high in the high score challenge events. So these guys, being the magic and power equivalent of Lingering Will, were really strong. They did hit for random target, which could get messy if you had a lot of enemies. But if you had one enemy you were facing, all of the damage went to that one enemy, and random target medals had the highest multipliers in the game, clocking at 5.9. Remember, to this point, we've only seen like ×4, ×3. So 5.9, when you only had one enemy left, did a crazy ton of damage to that one enemy, and it was a really big deal back in the day. Here's another, I believe this one was VIP, Aqua and Stitch. And yeah, just another healing medal. It was really strange because it was a random target medal that had a 3.7 multiplier, which was pretty decently strong. Not as strong as obviously Lingering Will or the Illustrated Donald and Goofy. But this was around the time tier 6s came into the game, and VIP got access to that tier 6. I believe these are also tier 6. Yep. This one's tier 5 though. So that was another thing. We went from a shift from tier 5s to tier 6s, and these guys had the same damage multiplier as the Lingering Will and had a higher special attack bonus. Really strong stuff. Really, really strong stuff. Alright, we have the Sora and Donald and Goofy C, which was a Union Cross medal, which you could farm. It was another one of those pain in the butt medals where you had to have X amount of like copies, and then you had to fuse them all together. So it was a lot of work to get one copy of Sora and Donald Goofy C, and especially for that high gauge cost, a lot of people ended up not using this medal at all. It was just a pain in the butt to get, and it was really a collector's item kind of thing. Let's see. Ooh, The World Ends With You art. I believe this one was a VIP medal, and nothing really strong about it. It just it had fixed damage and restored 7 gauges. That was the other thing. It restored 7 gauges. That was also a big deal. All right. So The World Ends With You art. Let's see. Simon Star YouTube. Hi, European viewer. Do you know which hour Dark Road comes into our continent? I'm not sure, but it is 7 hours. In about 7 hours and 10 minutes. Okay. So, what else we got here? Ooh, this was another banner that I wish I went ham on, the Toon banner. This is when we had that collaboration where they took all the Shiroi Amano manga versions of the cast and then put them in a banner, and I pulled on it so many times because I wanted the Toon Aqua. It's the only Aqua medal I am missing to date, and I couldn't get it. Didn't get that, didn't get Toon Sora. It felt really, really bad. I don't have both magic medals. I forgot what the other, what the reverse magic medal was, but there was like one for every single attribute. But yeah, that banner never came back, and I was so sad because I pulled like 8 times on it and got like 5 Mickeys, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You have to be absolutely kidding me. Why would you do this? What is wrong with you? That's how frustrated I was. I just wanted the Aqua. Truthfully, I wanted the Toon Aqua. Alright. What were the other ones? Toon Aqua, Toon Riku. I got Toon Riku. Toon Roxas I got. Toon Xion, that was the other one. Toon Xion, Toon Sora, and Toon Aqua. Those are the ones that I didn't get. And Toon Sora was, I believe he was like really dumbly busted. Deals 11 hits, raises PSM strength by 3 tiers for 2 turns. That got you to +6 on the second turn. That's why it was pretty broken. Adds 1 to enemy countdown, and then it had a high multiplier. Toon Sora was the chase medal back in the day. Alright, but we got to make sure to still unlock that 7-star version of Toon Mickey, Toon Riku, and Toon Roxas. Okay. So now we move on to the next high score challenge medal, the Sora and Neku. This one was just really strong just because it lowered defense and then also cost 0 gauges. And again, 0 gauges back in the day when we had very like few and thin ways to restore gauges was a big deal. So it cost 0, it restored 2 gauges, extra attack, that's +4 gauges, and again, any form of gauge restoration was highly appreciated back in the day. So Sora and Neku. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, here's another VIP medal. Key art number 12. Nothing really particularly special about this medal. I don't remember using it much, to be honest. If I did use it, it was for something really niche. So for 2 turns, strength by +2, PSM defense by 1 tier. Removes target status ailments. I feel like I use it more for the removing target status ailment thing. But yeah. It was an okay medal. Nothing particularly strong. Ariel was, what was Ariel? I don't believe she was... No, Ariel was a high score challenge medal. Wasn't she? 0 gauges, raises strength by 6 tiers. Yeah, I believe she was a high score challenge medal. Okay. So we got that. What else? Roxas B, again, just going on with the theme of these Organization 13B medals. We just got one every month. Everyone was looking forward to it. It was a free medal. Back in the day, free medals were just gross. Free medals were like the best you could possibly get. Xion B, of course. Let's see. Oh, here's an interesting medal. Sora and Moogle. A medal for a campaign that ends on 110. I believe this was the Kingdom Hearts 3... I'm trying to remember if I remember this correctly. Was this the Kingdom Hearts 3 name-in-game medal? I'm trying to remember if it was. And then, of course, we come to the slew of the 101 Dalmatians, which was the huge, like the biggest... If there was a one point in this game, that was probably the biggest pain in the butt. It was probably collecting all 101 Dalmatians because they showed up at random hours, or not random hours, but it was like set amount of hours. You can get Dalmatians like 85, 62, and 37. And then you'd have to play on a separate hour to try and get Dalmatian number 1, number 15, and number 26. And it was just such a pain in the butt to collect all these friggin' Dalmatians. Like, I almost gave up halfway through, but I was like, no, you must persevere. And we ended up with the 101 Dalmatians medal, 0 cost medal, random target, restores 4 gauges, and really that was nothing special. We had a lot of medals that restored gauges of 4 or equal to, at least, like Iago and stuff. I think that only restored 3 gauges, but like for all the work you had to do for the 101 Dalmatians, it was such a pain in the kahuna. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on. Luigi, you're back. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Kingdom Hearts blog maintenance is done in global at 2:30 PST. Whoo, gravy. Jock 4, I am seeing tier 6 with 5.6 multipliers strong. Yeah. That was really strong back in the day. Times 6 multiplier was disgusting. Gilgamesh. You almost didn't get the last one. There was one. I'm trying to remember. I think it was like Dalmatian number 89 that I struggled with literally until the last day. This was a Union Cross event that lasted for 1 week. And I was just like, I just need this one Dalmatian and I'm good. I just need one copy of it. It took forever. It took forever. Oh yeah, and it increased Nova level by 101. Yippee-ki-yay, when Nova was like getting nerfed anyways. It wasn't as strong as like people anticipated it to be. Ugh. I could feel like my heart palpitating from trying to remember like how stressful that quest was. Illustrated Halloween Donald. Another high score challenge medal. That was really good because it hit all targets with that 4.13 multiplier, and then it restored gauges, which was pretty good. This was one of the earlier medals where it costs a high amount of gauges, but it also restored gauges. So just like Vanitas right now, costs, I believe, 5 gauges and then heals... No, costs 3 gauges and then heals 2 of them. It's the same effect, but back in the day with Illustrated Halloween Donald and Goofy, those were very novel. Those were very new. And then here's Key Art number 14, which was a VIP medal for sure. I remember Key Art 14 was a VIP medal. Illustrated Halloween Goofy. But this is when people started to realize that we lost our contract with The Nightmare Before Christmas, so all we can get is Halloween Town versions. All right, so here's Key Art 14. Here's the artwork. Super cute looking stuff. Nice. All right. So Key Art 14, Illustrated Halloween Goofy. Ooh, then we had the DuckTales banner. I forgot about this. This was a really broken banner back in the day because it maxed out your buffs. So it did 3 attacks, increased general strength and power strength by 7, and decreased target's general defense by 7 tiers. And that was a big deal. That was a really big deal because if you didn't have some of the newer medals, for example, like Kingdom Hearts Kairi, what was it? It wasn't Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi, was it? Trying to remember what was the relevant Kairi medal when the DuckTales medals came out. I believe this was right before we got Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi. I'm trying to remember. Ooh, the stained glass medals. That's another interesting history lesson. All right, well, let's head back to the DuckTales medals. So I'm missing the girl, and I'm missing the Scrooge McDuck medal. And the Scrooge McDuck medal was, like, super gross. I think it was general strength plus 7, general defense of all enemies minus 7, and then PSM strength by 7. That medal was just absolutely bananas. And it also healed your gauges. Like, if you got that medal, you were good. I chased for it, and then ended up with just a crazy ton of copies of Huey, Dewey, and Louie. It was Feels Bad time. But yeah, that medal was just absolutely bonkers. It was used for a long time. Launchpad McQuack. Right? McQuack? McQuaid? McQuack. Why did I think McQuaid? And then we have the Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And this was because DuckTales was revamping the show. So we got a reprint banner for it. Kingdom Hearts blog, it was Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi EX Plus. Ah, okay, yes. DuckTales was global exclusive. That was the other big thing, because only global got access to the DuckTales one. It was a really big deal, and we never saw it ever again after that. Then we have Chicken Little, who was a VIP medal. This, to date, is still my favorite medal of all time. And it also has Dearly Beloved, I believe, is the song. So I don't care how outdated the medal is. I don't care about its effect not being as good anymore. Actually, resetting count is something you could still kind of play around with, truthfully. But this medal, I needed it. I needed it more than SpongeBob needed that glass of water in the tree dome. Because it's literally, this is probably one of the most iconic scenes of all time in Kingdom Hearts. This is when Sora became a Heartless and was brought back by Kairi. This is when we saw the birth of Roxas. Like, this was such a monumental scene because, like, this was, remember, Sora was just betrayed by his best friend and he had to fight him. And not just that, once he found Kairi, he's like, where's Kairi's heart? Kairi's heart was with him all the time, and then he had to become a Heartless and a nobody in order to release Kairi's heart. And then Kairi helped Sora come back. This was like one of the most monumental scenes in the entire Kingdom Hearts series, is when Sora came back from the darkness. Because remember, most people just lose their heart. Most people don't come back. So for Sora to be able to restore his heart after losing it was so important. Let's see. Gilgamesh, that Aladdin high score challenge with the magic carpet. Yeah, I think we're almost there. Oh, here it is. It's the next medal over. Aladdin and magic carpet. It was the same idea as the illustrated Halloween Donald and illustrated Halloween Goofy. And back in the day, it was very predictable what medals we would get because we got like one power version, one magic version, one speed version. So Aladdin and magic carpet was just the speed version of the Halloween Donald, which was the magic version of the Halloween Goofy. And then this is when we started to get the advent of really broken Birth by Sleep trio medals. So hits all targets, 5.42 multiplier, at the minimum 3.8 multiplier. That was really strong. So these were really strong medals. I can't believe I don't have a max copy of HD Terra EX. So I guess we gotta first unlock his special attack bonus and then 7-star him. Ooh, this was another set. See, this is, man, this is the world of Final Fantasy Record Keeper Terra, and I really, really wanted this medal. I pulled, like, I think, I want to say 4 times. I want to say 4 or 5 times to get that HD Terra, because not only did you get HD Terra, which was one of the craziest medals with the highest multiplier, so it had a 7.12 multiplier at the highest. Not only that, but having Terra was the 21% high score challenge bonus medal to get the Warrior of Light, who was also really broken with that 7.12 multiplier. So it was absolutely bananas, because if you had HD Terra, or I'm sorry, Final Fantasy Record Keeper Terra, which was already broken, you had better chances to get access to another broken medal. This was a really big problem back in the day, because like if you ended up with both the Terra and the Warrior of Light, you were more or less untouchable. And I believe this is around the time PvP came about. So if you had either of these two medals, this was before defense boost breaking was a thing. If you had both of those medals, if you ever encountered them, you just admitted that you lost. You know what I mean? Like, whenever I saw someone with 2 Final Fantasy Record Keeper Terras, I was just like, I lost. Like, we're done. GG's. Luckily, I was able to get a copy of the Warrior of Light by ranking super high. I remember it was a really wonky high score challenge. I had to do something really, really tricky. I believe I made a guide for it back in the day. But this medal and the Terra were absolutely gross. And then shortly after this, they actually introduced the idea of 7-starring medals. So this was originally only released as a 6-star medal. And then if you upgraded it to 7-star with that increased strength, it was broken. It was disgusting. It was nasty. So these medals were the cream of the crop when they originally came out. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts blog, and the fact that Sora can extract hearts with the power of waking is convenient. Yeah, sorry, I should have just been a master back in Kingdom Hearts 1, darn you. Gilgamesh, I remember I got Ventus and Terra both boosted. Boosted medals back in the day were just so hype. Whenever you got one, even if it was like a mediocre medal, if you got a boosted copy, you were the best. You felt like you were on top of the world. Alright, this was another event medal, this Setzer. And it was more or less a freebie medal, if I remember the Setzer correctly. It was just a random target medal, had a high multiplier, and the chances were just a critical hit. Oh, it's literally the same idea as Dark Riku, except on a tier 3 medal. But that's why it wasn't so good. It was tier 3. Even if you hit that 6.9 multiplier, like, there were tier 7s running around destroying the game. Alright, we got the Flash, which was part of the Zootopia reprint. So this was, I believe, when I'm trying to remember what was the particular event. We did get another Zootopia event, and this is when we got our second copy of Nick and Judy. But Japan got a high score challenge that introduced Nick and Judy B, which was the speed version of Warrior of Light, which was the power version of Final Fantasy Record Keeper Terra. And everyone was just like, all right, once we get Nick and Judy B, you know, it's a high score challenge, we can get another very strong medal. It never came. It never touched base in global. Let's see. Ooh, wait, people are posting. Kingdom Hearts blog, maintenance started in JP, 6 hours for Dark Road. Oh man, I'm jealous. How long do we have in global, actually? I think we gotta really start cracking on evolving these and not just history lessing them. I think I still have like 3 hours. Yeah, I have 3 hours. But I have other things to do, so let's keep going. King Triton, one of the best medals, just because, again, high multiplier. It was a high score challenge medal, so it was earnable, which was good. This was a solid, not the best, but like a decent medal to use when with like Warrior of Light and Record Keeper Terra running around. And I forgot to mention, actually, so Warrior of Light and Terra, what made them really strong was this was around the advent when upright strength, upright defense, and reverse strength and reverse defense became a thing. So all these medals prior to, they were, I believe this one also affected upright strength. But yeah, this was around the time when it was relatively new. And I believe Warrior of Light was one of the first ones to decrease upright defense. And that was really important too. So not only was it busted, super strong, high multiplier, it also had a utility that didn't really exist in other medals at the time. So if you had Warrior of Light or Terra, you were just rocking the boat. But yeah, this was a high score challenge medal that gave upright strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. And again, when the mechanic was new, it was really, really strong. So this was like probably everyone's strongest hitting medal for a long time, King Triton. Alright, so the Flash, King Triton. Oh, wait. We don't have a gilded copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 Cloud EX Plus? Alright, well, there was nothing special about this. It was just another banner medal, but I didn't max it out, I guess. Key Art, number 15. Alright, we got a 7-star, that guy. HD Vanitas EX Plus. Actually, for those who have been playing this game for a long time, and for those of you who know D Legend, this was actually D Legend and I pull battled. I think it was 3 pulls for HD Vanitas, because again, it was a non-mercy banner, if I'm trying to remember correctly. And this is one of the reverse buffers. Let me double check that. 1 turn decreases target's reverse defense by 2, and that was again really strong back in the day. So there was a time period where general strength and general defense could be maxed to 7. Power speed magic defense could be maxed to 7. But upright and reverse, I believe, only went to 3, not 7. So, yeah, D Legend and I, our first pull battle was actually this HD Vanitas EX Plus. This is when we started getting the plus medals for the organization, and this was a really strong medal just because it like increased your turtling setup, decreased target's defense by or strength by 2, healed your HP, reverse strength and defense by 1. Yeah, Vexen always like the best defensive medal in the format. Oh, this was a dumb medal. Young King Mickey B. It did like a high damage at like 5.47, which was really strong for 0 gauges, which was really good, but it ate up all of your gauges. It was like a worse version of Pirate Form Sora, where Pirate Form Sora eats 30 gauges, which is likely all of them, but this one just straight up ate all of them. So Young King Mickey B. Okay. This was a VIP medal, and this was stupidly strong because it decreased target's reverse defense by 2. So if you missed out on HD Vanitas EX Plus, if you just bought VIP, you had access to Master Xehanort EX. Ah, the stained glass medals. These are when we hit, I believe, 10 million global downloads, and they were really strong because, again, they affected upright and reverse defense. So let's see here. Increases reverse strength to 7, and then decreases targets. It didn't decrease defense, and that's why it was important to have something like Master Xehanort EX Plus or Vanitas EX Plus. So we have to unlock Stained Glass number 2 EX Plus, and then what was the other one? I believe it was number 3. Stained Glass number 3 EX Plus. Oh boy, I really gotta get cracking on this because we got a lot of work to do. Stained Glass number 5 EX Plus. And the stained glass medals were just so broken. 6 banners dropping all at once was not fun. Everyone was just like, which one do I pull for? What's the best one? I went for Aqua because I'm an Aqua sucker, but yeah, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. This, I believe, was another VIP medal. Okay, and then here's the advent of 7 stars. This is when they started adding them to the what were you? Hang on. Now I gotta look at this. Medal number 175. Or 1,175. Oh, Vexen Plus? Yep. Vexen Plus. No. Was it? I can't tell because back in the day, like, it was kind of weird. Oh, it's Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington. Okay. Because JP's numbers and Global's numbers were vastly different. Okay. Cool. Look at all these 7 stars. Oh, here we hit another pocket. What's 1098? Sephiroth? For real? Yeah, it was Sephiroth. What? I don't have a 7-star copy of Sephiroth. Sephiroth. 7-star. The 7-star is the important. That's what's going to get you the points in Dark Road. 1090 was Snow White. Ooh, that one might be a little difficult for me to fill out. Wait a minute. 1090. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. What in the nonsense was this medal? Was it Snow White? It might be Snow White. We'll have to double check, because I don't think I have a 7-star copy of Snow White. And then if that's true, then 1091 should be the 7 Dwarves. Oh no, it's... It's Timeless River Mickey. The medal that we never got enough copies of to max kill, which was funny. We got, like, I think 3 total copies of it. Alright, Timeless River Mickey, I believe should be, yeah, it's 1091. Okay. What are these? Oh, this is Aerith and Yuffie. These should be Illustrated Aerith and Illustrated Yuffie. Alright, 1129. What were you? Roxas, Axel, and Shion. Okay, that was that high score medal that we talked about really early on. What is medal 1300? Or, I'm sorry, 1100. That's a shadow that we gotta do. 1139. Which was Sweetheart Beast. Okay, we know that. 1140. Prince and Belle. Alright, we know that. Oh, what is 1154? 1154. That is the Flower Meow. Okay. Yeah, alright. I guess we gotta get a 7-star Flower Meow. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe doing this the day of Dark Road release was not a smart idea on my part. Let's see here. Wait a minute. The Kayasto, you got Final Fantasy VII Remake Tifa on the first pull, and then you got Vanitas on the first Mercy. Respectable. Alright, so 1,500 and, I'm sorry, 1,154 is the Flower Meow. What are all these? Oh my gosh, we start to hit a huge pocket here. Judy Hopps, really? Yep, Judy Hopps. Alright, we definitely have that medal. Originally released as, I believe, part of an Avatar board. So I believe the next medal should be Nick Wilde. Yep, Nick Wilde. What is 1,161? Young Sora, I think we knew that already. Yeah, Young Sora. We know we gotta give him a 7-star. Alright, 7-star Young Sora. Oh my goodness. It's funny seeing this because I realistically should have a lot of this filled out. Young Riku is 1,166. 1,167 is Young Kairi. 1,168 is... the original Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. Man, this medal I think you had to have an illustrated copy of... Or, I'm sorry, a fully gilted, fully maxed out copy of the original illustrated trio or something like that, and it was just gross. It was a money sink. It was like, oh my gosh. And remember, that was back in the day of no mercies. It's not like you spent 4,500 or 45,000 jewels and you got it. No, you spent what felt like an infinite number of jewels just to get it. All right, the dark side, we need to 7-star. That is what 1,173 is. What is 1,179? Classic Donald, really? Really? I don't have a Classic Donald 7-star? I'll be darned. Okay. What is 1,181? Sora and Riku and Kairi. This one was a hard medal to get. So in the English version, Sora and Riku and Kairi was given away on November 14, 2016 to all players who had unlocked the special attack bonus for Illustrated Kairi, Illustrated Sora A, or Illustrated Riku A before November 10, 2016. What the nonsense? First of all, you had to get a copy of the medal. And that was before Mickey and Brooms was a thing, I'm pretty sure. So you had to do even more work to get 6 more copies of the medal. It was almost unholy. It was almost ridiculously unholy to get this medal. Some of these medals is like PTSD for me almost. The Chiasto. Yeah, I pooped a little. Off the first 10 trait rolls, I got perfect traits on Vanitas except double cast. You'll get there. You'll get there, no worries. Kojo did 2 mercies. First mercy got nothing, and then you got an SN++ illustrated Sora. It's a good banner. Honestly, like, if you're just trying to haha some jewels, like, it's a really decent banner in my opinion. Oh my gosh, you got wait. Gilgamesh, which banner were you talking about? Are you talking about TVA or are you talking about SRK? Because thinking about 450,000 jewels almost makes me want to wet my pants. Like, what the heck? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of real life money right there that I could not do. Let's see. Ooh, this is an interesting medal. HD Aqua came out when Kingdom Hearts 0.2 dropped, I believe, and they gave out HD Aqua for free. It was a tier 3 medal. I'm sorry, was it? I don't think it was 0.2. I'm trying to remember which one it was. It wasn't Birth by Sleep. What is medal 1188? Come on, game, load for us. Or internet, sorry. My internet's like being kind of wonky again. Or maybe I should just check on my phone because cellular data is a thing. Let's see. KHUX. Oh boy. All right. Maybe I should just look at. Oh my goodness. All right. It's funny because they announced this campaign a long time ago, but never followed up on it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure some people don't even realize that it's still active. All right, so 1188 is Alice and Cheshire Cat, which we still have to unlock the special attack bonus of. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got the ping. Connection be successful. Okay, cool. Good. All right, so someone, again, if someone could just give me a thumbs up in chat or something, letting me know that it works. I'm going to go ahead and refresh the chat, and hopefully I can hear something from someone. Stream is back. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Okay. So, Joshua and Shiki, we know that. What's next? 1,196. I feel like SpongeBob just counting all these numbers. It's like I'm counting pickles in a jar. Behemoth. All right, we know that. We got a 7-star, that bad boy. Man, what is this pocket? Why is there this huge pocket? 1,201 is Hercules. Hercules and Phil. Okay. We don't have a 7-star copies of Hercules and Phil. All right. What is Mr. Trebek? I'd like to solve the puzzle. Sebastian. I believe Sebastian's already on our list. Oh, Sebastian, how you helped so many people that couldn't get Illustrated Kairi A. Let's see. Sebastian, where are you? Ah, here he is. I'm making a list because we got to go back and do all the work. All right, so Sebastian is 2002. What's 2000 or 1200? One is Hercules and Phil. And then 1203 is Ariel and Flounder. We should have realized that from the Sebastian. What is 1204 is Pooh Bear. Just regular tier 3 Pooh Bear I don't have? I'll be darned. All right. Pooh Bear, 7-star. I swear, if it doesn't count this, then I'm going to be kind of upset. Let's see. 1206 is Mowgli and Pals. Okay. All right. That one shouldn't be too hard. Let's see. Judy and Nick is 1211. 1212 is Flash. I believe we knew that already. Did we have Judy and Nick on our original list? Or Nick and... Was it Nick and Judy or Judy and Nick? I thought it was Judy and... Or Nick and Judy. I'll be darned. Alright. Let's see. 1213 is Jafar. We knew that. Jafar, it was a high score challenge medal. And then I believe the next one over is Genie Jafar. What is 1216? Key art number 1. No. Cries in agony. My favorite medal of all time. Not my favorite medal of all time, but one of my favorite artworks of all time. And it is no longer accessible to me. Cries in video game language. Let's see. 1221 is going to be Sora and Donald and Goofy B. Another high score challenge medal. Let's see. 1222 is key art number 3, which really carried me actually. Key art number 3, being able to decrease all targets' defense by 1 tier for 1 turn with extra attack. That was broken. It was really gross. It was really, really good though. Let's see. That was 21. What's 22? Or 24. Chip and Dale. Let's see. I believe Chip and Dale was on our original list. Okay. So Chip and Dale is 24. What's 25 and 26? 25 is Minnie and Daisy. Yep, got him here. And then 26 is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Sora and Riku. Another medal where you had to have an insane amount of stuff just to get it. Honestly, those chase medals, they kind of made me mad because they made them inaccessible for most people. The Cayesto, I got perfect traits after 22 trait rolls on Vanitas. That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I was saying in my video, is that if you get, like, the Vanitas now, or if you get the Elsa or even the Dissidia Sephiroth, you could spend a low amount of jewels and then get a perfect copy for cheaper. So that's really good. The Little Onion Knight That Could. That is a super cute name. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're not doing anything except like trying to figure out which medals we have to 7-star. Because remember, you get a bonus in whatchamacallit, Dark Road based on the number of like album completion you're at. And we're trying to at least crack 90. That is the goal for me, to crack 90. 226. All right, what's 37? 12, 37. Bingo, it's 0. Ooh, so I believe 1238 is going to be Jack and Sally. Yeah, it is Jack and Sally. Okay. We're starting to hit like the rows of like high score challenge medals. 1245 is Cinderella and Jacques. Do I have that? Nope. Cinderella and Jacques. Let's see. Okay. 1246 is SP Cinderella. What is 1248? So many medals in this game. This is why I don't like this game, is because like their Marluxia B, huh, that's interesting. Their method of attacking is literally dependent on you pulling. Like, I just think that's a pretty flawed system because it means you just have to keep paying, you know what I mean? Not a fan. Not a fan of something that continually charges you. Realistically, if anyone ever asks me why I keep playing this game, it's because I'm one of like the biggest Kingdom Hearts fanatics that I feel like has ever touched the face of this planet. But that's biased. That's bias speaking. I'm just really a huge fan. I love this game so much. I love this series so much. It speaks to all aspects of me where it's like Disney and Final Fantasy. And those were two of like my big staples just growing up. Let's see. 1255 is Aladdin and Genie. And then what is 1256 in that sense? 1256 is key art number 5. Okay, and we have that listed as one of the ones we need to unlock the special attack bonus for. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Oh my gosh. What did I do to deserve this cruel and unusual treatment? Donald Duck and Daisy. You know what? Actually, there's a better way of doing this. A better and faster way of doing this. So let's take care of that initial list first. So Donald Duck and Daisy, where are you? I just want to dock this down. And then let's mark where we stopped. So we stopped at 1,266. And we need a max special attack those like right now, because we know that if they're not max guilted yet, then we unlock the 7-star version, and that takes care of 2 slots. We don't have to double dip and figure out which ones we got to do. So I think we got to limit ourselves to figuring out where everything goes. So I believe Roxas, Xion, and Axel. Here it is. My 3 copies. I kept them all separate because they were 0 gauge cost. They raise strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. So if you had 3 copies of them like I did, you got perfect strength for 0 cost. Super good stuff. So let's go ahead and max this homie out. We should max out the copy that carried us. So let's do this. Let's go to boost. All right, let's unlock these 99 Mickey and brooms because we know we're going to need them. So here we go. Let's go ahead and do it, y'all. I was really reserved on this just because I was like, man, do I want to tarnish how I got the medal? But it's just like, you know what? We got to do it. We got to be progressive in thought. 93. That's such a satisfying feeling being able to upgrade these medals. All right, optimize. We only really care about the level and the special attack bonus for this reason. All right, there we go. We are Novaing up, y'all. And then you know what? Now we get to evolve it. And now we're making good use of those blue fairies. So that takes care of Roxas, Axel, and Xion. Super hyped. Super, super hyped. All right. Next is Illustrated Aerith. So let's go. I believe it was Tier 3. Tier 3 Upright Blue. This is also a good test for me. To see if I know where my medals are. Or how to access them. Is it not? Is it? No, it was Tier 2. It was Tier 2. Sorry, that was another thing. It was a Tier 2 medal. There you are. All right. Illustrated Aerith. Let's go ahead and max out. Special attack bonus. Nice. And then we 7-star the medal. So we upgrade and bam. All right. Illustrated Aerith down. Behemoth. Tier 4 upright power. Or, I'm sorry. Reverse power. Oh, see, look at all these copies I kept separate. How do I level these up? Just regular means? Or how do I evolve them is the real question. Yeah, regular means. Okay. See, it's like I wanted to keep them all separate just because it's like monumental. It's like very ceremonious for me to keep them all separate like that. All right, here we go. So let's level them up. Let's give them the Mickey and brooms. Let's get that young currency for Dark Road. All right, 130 right off the bat. Ooh, 71. That hurts. I remember when rolling for these was like a gamble on its own. So 71% is the low end of tier 4s. I believe it goes from 70 to 130. So it was like, yikes, that was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad roll there. Luckily, magic mirrors came along and fixed all of that. But back in the day, magic mirrors were pretty scarce actually. So All right. We got the behemoth. Next is Sweetheart Beast. I believe tier 2 upright power. Here he is. I remember I was so mad at this because it was a 20, like tier 2 is 20% to 50%. So I really whiffed. I whiffed real bad. All right. Maxed out. Nice. Let's evolve. All right, there we go. Sweetheart Beast down. Next is Prince and Belle, which is another tier 2 medal. Here we go. And I believe this one, there was no way. There was actually 0 way of getting this max special attack bonus without using Mickey and Brooms. So let's go ahead and Mickey and Broom this medal up. All right, 120. Oh, wait. Tier 2. Sorry. 41%. Not bad. Not bad. We are 9 away from max special attack bonus. Cool. All right. Then we evolve it. Let's just see how far I can get. I'm actually kind of curious to see how far we can get in terms of leveling these all up. So we were like, what, 87% when we left? All right, Jack Skellington, tier 3 upright magic medal. I believe I only have like 1 or 2 copies of them. It's something real scarce. Oh no, it was only 1. It was, oh no. It was only 1 copy, but I used all the copies to get this one. That's what it was. Oh, look at how cute that is. Attack boost 2. Oh goodness. This is a pretty big day for me, y'all. I left these medals as is because I wanted to cherish them as they were. But it's like, if they can be repurposed to give me something good or to like help me in some other way, we just go for it, you know? We go for it. All right. Next is Darkside tier 4 reverse speed medal. Here he is. I felt saucy and gave him a trait. I used a dark side medal to give this one a trait. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's really funny, actually. Let's use one of these copies. Let's use one of these copies I kept at 4-star. All right, so let's do that. It was one of those things where I was like, oh, should I keep them all separate? And then I was just like, nope, that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. Because we got max HP and we were just feels bad. Like if we got ground or something on it, it would be worth it. But it was, whew, that was a feels bad day for me, y'all. All right, there's our dark side. Let's upgrade the. Oh wait, no, we need a Mickey and Brooms, the guy. All right, here we go. Throwing on the Mickey and Brooms. All right, 110. Oh, that's pretty good. We're 2 magic mirrors away. Awesome. See, remember how exciting this used to be? When you would roll for Nova? I feel like I used to get really hyped whenever it rolled high. Let's see. Kojo, I was at 88.2. Okay, well, let's see if we can change that around. All right, so Dark Side, done. What was next on the list? Illustrated Yuffie, tier 2 upright speed. And again, these were all just a bunch of one-of copies. Was it tier 2? Illustrated Yuffie. Yeah, okay. I was like, there's no way. I'm pretty sure I'm right here. Because Illustrated Aerith was Illustrated Aerith was tier 2. So I'm like, conventionally, Yuffie has to be 2. Okay. And these were broken just because single target with that much multiplier was like really funny. It was like really funny good. Okay. Illustrated Yuffie, done. Nick and Judy. Ooh. Tier 2 upright magic. Yeah, there it is. Judy and Nick. No, it is Judy and Nick. Okay. Did not realize. All right, here we go. Did we have... I think this one has traits on it. Man, the best we got was max gauges. We suck. All right. Judy and Nick. Okay. So they're maxed out. Then we 7-star them. We're going ham today, y'all. We are going ham on 7-starring. We go 0 regrets. Let's do it. All right. Next is going to be 0. So 0 is a tier 3 upright speed medal. Or is he tier 4? No, he is tier 3. Okay. So here's a 0 medal we got. Oh, this was funny because back in the day, actually, high score challenge medals, well, you just got orbs on them. You know what I mean? You got orbs, but no traits. You had to roll the previous copy in order to get the trait medal for it. So, ooh, do I want to evolve this one? Do I want to keep a 4-star or 5-star version? You know what? It's always going to be in my album. I actually find this to be more ceremonious because it was back in the day when you could, but there's no way for me to confirm that this orb was because of the high score challenge, you know, rather than a Mickey and Broom. Yeah, there's no way for me to confirm this. I'm gonna go ahead and level this one up. It'll always be fond in my memories and in this stream. All right, 82. No, 63. We suck. They should just have the special attack bonus campaign going on indefinitely at this point. All right. Maxed out. Let's go ahead and... Okay. There we go. 0's done. Next, the most controversial medal, Jack and Sally. Now there's no way for the whales to differentiate themselves from me because we have the same medal. It's got the same stuff on it. All right, Jack and Sally, you game-breaking medal, you. Yeah, attack boost 2 and attack prize plus 44% chance of activation. Good grief, this medal. I want to keep it as is just for, you know, sentimental reasons. Gosh, this medal was just, it was so incredibly useful. All right, well, Jack and Sally, you know, there's still no way to get it. And in the future, there's going to be absolutely no way to get it. So I don't feel bad about this at all, actually. Because, you know, it's a good memory to have. And if you have this medal, you have my respect as an old player. From one old soul to the next, you have my respect as a player if you have this medal. All right, let's go ahead and max out our boy and girl, our zombie couple. Okay. And we evolve. Love this medal so much. It represents such an interesting time in the game where, like, people were more or less rioting. Jack and Sally. I wish I had more copies of it, to be honest. I would have kept them all separate. I would have kept all of them separate. All right, Flower Meow. Upright Magic, or I'm sorry, Upright Speed Tier 3. And this was another pain in the butt medal to get, just because to evolve it, you had to use other Flower Meows. That was the pain. That was a huge pain in the butt. All right. Ooh, Ground. You're the one that's getting evolved. All right. So let's go ahead, level this up. Give it max everything. Nice. Special attack bonus. What? 3,444 going to 3,444. Seems legit. Okay. And then let's evolve it. All right, Flower Meow set. Next we do Rhyme and Beat, Tier 3 Upright Power. Oops. All right, where are you, Rhyme and Beat? Or was it Tier 4? No, it was actually Tier 4 because Neku, Shiki, and Joshua is Tier 5. What? Was it Tier 3? No. Neku, Shiki, and Joshua was Tier 4. Oh, I done goofed. Where are they? Here they are. Okay. Let's take this one. Let's take Yeah, let's evolve one of these copies. We don't need 3 tier 5 versions. Oh man, this was back in the day when you had to coordinate how you fuse the special attacks together. Oh my gosh, that feels so bananas. All right, let's level it up. Wow, I totally forgot about that. All right, evolve it. Give it all the Mickey and brooms. And don't worry about my number of Mickey and brooms, just because we have like a gajillion magic brooms. We just gotta level them up. All right, here we go. 80%. 81%. Okay, not bad, not bad. We are 19 away. Let's max this guy out. A brother and sister, let's go. All right, there we go. And then we evolve. All right. We are 7-starring a bunch of medals. Oh my gosh. Next is Neku and Joshua and Shiki, tier 4 upright magic. I keep messing up the attribute. Upright speed. It's like my hands know where to go, but my my hands know where to go, but the rest of me doesn't. Did I fuse all of them for traits? Oh, I guess I did fuse those copies together for traits. Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead. Mickey and Broom. And then we will... after we Mickey and Broom, we use the magic mirrors. And then we... Whoa! 128. Let's go. 2 off from the mark. I like it. It was funny though, because I actually kept all the Neku Joshua. That's why I'm kind of surprised. I used to keep them all separately. But then I realized it did me absolutely no good keeping them all separate. Like, did me no good whatsoever. Yeah, why aren't these increasing my special attack bonus or my Nova? See, this is how little I care about Nova. Like, honestly, it doesn't matter. It's a dead mechanic. Like, it does 1 hit anyways. But I'm surprised. It should still be going up. Like, the number should still be going up. All right, there's our 7-star copy of Neku and Shiki and Joshua. Next is going to be Moana, tier 3 upright magic. I am Moana. Here you are. Okay. Level up. Let's give her these. Nice. And let's evolve. Nice. All right. Next we go get our boy Maui. I swear, if they introduce some sort of like ridiculous challenge after I do all of this, that's just like, you can only use 6-star or lower medals, I'm gonna be like, oh my freaking gosh, I hate all of you. All right, optimize. Max it out. Rock and roll. Okay. Still not getting any boost to my Nova, I think. Awesome. We're just going to keep trucking. We're going to keep trucking because we've got a lot of work to do. Next is Jafar, reverse magic, tier 3 medal. Jafar. It should be towards the bottom. Here he is. Okay. Let's go ahead and max him out. Awesome. I think the reason I didn't upgrade all these before is because I was like, what if they bring the medals back? They never brought them back. They never brought him back because I was just like, oh, but how am I supposed to verify that I got like this copy, this specific copy, this particular level? Then they just never brought the medals back. So I'm just like, forget it. That's how I feel right now. Genie Jafar, here he is. Man, we got a 4-orb Genie Jafar. We did pretty well on that high score challenge. All right. 110. Oh, we suck. 82. Okay. Let's give this guy some magic mirrors. Nice. I wonder if our Nova's not going up because we're using like the auto feature. Like the auto upgrade feature thing. And no worries about the blue fairies. I think we're still good on those. Okay. Next is going to be Sebastian, tier 3 upright power. I'm wrong? No, I'm not wrong. I was like, no way. Okay. What's going on in chat? Gilgamesh, you got to keep a second copy of Jack and Sally. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's give him the 2 magic brooms. The only reason that, so I actually had more copies of Sebastian, but I had to roll for the extra attack. The extra attack would have been super strong because I didn't have, I think, Illustrated Kyrie A with extra attack. So I attempted to roll for the Sebastian, and it just didn't work out. And clearly it didn't work out again, clocking in at 61%, which is pretty darn low. But anyways, doesn't matter. Magic mirrors, boom, we're done. Then we upgrade him to 7-star. Look at all these blue fairies. All them blue fairies. It's a good thing I didn't sell them. You know what I mean? Like, I was really lazy. I was super lazy. All right, now we got the World of Final Fantasy medals, which are literally every single attribute. So there's no point in us trying to... Oh, here it is. All right, Tama, we've got 1. Damage and raids. We got to give him 5 Mickey and brooms. 85. No, so close. So close. Okay, let's keep track of this. Oh, and this would increase your Nova levels by 2 when you max special attack, or when you special attack bonus unlocked, and then by 10 when you maxed. So let's double check that right here. Level up. I see. So doing it that way, it adds the number. Does it add the number? I'm not really sure. Truthfully, I'm not keeping track. The Yuna. A medal that we were so confident we should put a Mickey and Broom on. But it was tier 3 at the time, and then it got defense plus 2000, which was just not a good skill to have, so... yes. And it was boosted, too. That was so hyped. I loved that and there was one of the first medals where the, 44%, man. Hated us then, and it hated us now. Let me write this down real quick. 3497 is our Nova level right now. But it was boosted, and both the attack and the defense were boosted. That was one of the things about these World of Final Fantasy medals. Okay, so yeah, doing it through the auto screen increases the Nova level, so it reads it as being the same before and after, but it does do the math. It does add it for you. Okay, I thought I was getting cheated out of Nova levels for a minute. All right, and then let's 7-star. Gosh, I remember when they released the 7-star upgrade, and I was like, they look so pretty now. My eyes are very, very happy. Okay, so Tama's done. Yuna's done. Oh wait, we didn't 7-star the Tama. There you go, little bud. It increased the traits to 2. Wowza. All right. World of Final Fantasy Sephiroth, who we only got 1 copy of, but it didn't matter because he was reverse speed. Still did lots of damage. Let's go ahead and bring him up to speed. All right, you know what? I'm feeling unlucky on this one. 56. That's what I'm going to say. All right, so on our roll, we get 72. All right, I can respect that. 72 is nice. Max it out. Nice. And then we 7-star him. And the reason I take all these screenshots is it just kind of helps me keep track of when I actually do it. All right, what other World of Final Fantasies? We got to do Cloud and Lightning. Lightning was one that I contemplated using like 30 magic mirrors on, but by the time that like tier 4s rolled around, you know, there was no point. All right, there's our Lightning. Let's 7-star her. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. All right, and then Cloud, you're up next. Whoop. All right. 72? 73. Oh, I think that's the closest we've gotten. That is the closest we've gotten in terms of the guessing the percent. All right. Here's the max. Then we We bring him up to 7-star. I didn't even realize the World of Final Fantasy medals got like an increase in trait numbers. Okay. And I think that's it for World of Final Fantasy, because the only one we're missing is the Leon, the Lon, and the Rain, which we just don't have access to anymore. Those medals don't exist. All right, next is Alice and Cheshire Cat, Upright Magic, or I'm sorry, Upright Speed, Tier 3. Aha, yes. I think for this one, you had to level it up using other Alice and Cheshire Cats. Man, I hated these medals because you had to keep continually fusing them. Oh, this is quite a sticky conundrum. So in order to level this one up, I have to use one of the Alice and Cheshire Cats. So I'll just level this one up. That's fine. All right, so let's bring it up to speed here. All right, Max Nova. And then evolve. Ooh, boy. So much work we're doing today. I could see, man, I wish they had like a super auto feature, which could just do all of this. All right, so we got the Sora here. I think this one you could just evolve normally. Yeah, okay, so let's just take the 6-star one. Or I'm sorry, the 6-star one. Let's bring him up to speed. And then we 7-star the dude. Evolve. 7-star. Remember when tier 3s, like, there were millions and billions of them, and then not a lot of tier 4s. Like, tier 3s, I think, have the most total number of medals out of every single tier. I believe the ones that, the lowest number one, aside from tier 1s, I think only had like 8 or 10 medals or something like that. It's tier 6s. Tier 6s had so few number of medals. All right, young Sora. And then we need to get young Kairi and young Riku. So young Kairi is blue, and then young Riku is red. Where's our flower girl Kairi? Here she is. Any traits? Strength plus 1,000. You assert dominance, flower Kairi. All right, so young Kairi. Special attack maxed out. You think we could reach 4,000 Nova by the end of this stream? Let's find out. All right, young Kairi, a medal that you had to get. You only got a limited number of, again, because it was a board. It was a board, meaning that you only got so many copies of it. All right, and then young Riku, upright power tier 3. Where's the small boy? The small boy that could and became a Keyblade master. Here's the small boy. Ooh, we had extra attack on him. We're broken. All right, only 5 away. Nova level up. And evolve to 7-star. Nice. Okay, that takes care of all our youngins. The next one is going to be Sora and Donald Goofy B. Upright speed tier 4. Here there. Man, we got a 4-orbed one too. Dang, we rocked. We did well in that one too. All right. Ooh, let's just go 125. Let's be saucy. 87, dang. All right, what is that? We were short by quite a bit. 19? Wait a minute. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, do we have all the magic mirrors locked up? Yeah, we have them all locked up. Let's unlock all these bad boys. We gotta use them. Wow, we're actually burning through all our magic mirrors. Good gravy. Okay. Well, it's okay because it's like, what else are we going to use them for? They're literally useless and they're just stacking and collecting dust. All right. That takes care of those guys. Yeah, I really think they should have just had an active special attack bonus campaign. Maybe I'll run out of magic mirrors, actually. I didn't realize that I had so few. I felt like I had just an infinite amount. Minnie and Daisy. Minnie and Daisy. Tier 4 upright power? Yeah. Okay. And upgrade. Yeah, I actually don't think we'll have enough magic mirrors. Oh my gosh, that's such a weird thing to say. We won't have enough magic mirrors? Who am I? What? That is like the one resource I thought we would never run out of. Huh. Alright, well, on to Chip and Dale. Tier 3 upright speed. Ground enemy defense and max gauges. Yikes. Alright. This is very strange. The fact that I could potentially be running out of magic mirrors is like such an abstract and foreign thought to me. I just thought magic mirrors came from this bottomless well of just resource. Alright, there we go. Maxed out Chip and Dale. Nice. Let's go ahead and evolve. Nice, nice. Next is key art number 5. Looking at all the medals we gotta do, I actually think I just run out of magic mirrors. Like, I actually think we genuinely run out. Huh. Interesting. That's so weird. Am I sure about that? Are we sure we don't have just some sort of hidden amount of magic mirrors? They should have had a magic mirror event, dang, for this particular thing. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe that we're running out of magic mirrors. Like, that's insane to think about. Huh. Wow. I'm actually sort of at a loss for words, truthfully. Okay, key art number 5 is a tier 5 upright magic. Here it is. You know what? Let's leave the high score challenge medals alone now. Let's focus on the other ones. Let's do SP Cinderella. Okay. Did this one get extra attack? Is that why I left it alone? No, strength plus 1,000. Yikes. All right. Let's get this one here. Nice. And then 7-star. This is really interesting. Running out of magic mirrors is going to be the reason I can't complete this. That's such a weird thought. That is such a very strange and abstract thought that makes me a little scared. All right, Vexen B, tier. Shoot, Vexen B. Tier 5? Reverse power? No, we suck. No, it's tier 3. The Bs were tier 3s. No? Oh, Vexen B, Vexen B. He should be here. No? Am I wrong again? Vexen B should be here. Oh, wait. I was just like, there's no way I'm missing this. I'm definitely sure I got this one. This is such a strange feeling. I'm still mind boggled by magic mirrors being the reason I don't max these all out. Like, what? Out of all the resources to run out of, what? All right, Vexen B done. Let's skip to Lexius B. This feels weird that we're running out of magic mirrors. Let's see. You know what's funny is that I actually have to complete a few quests before reset. Like, I believe the Keyblade Appreciation event or something like that ends today, so. Lexius B. Next we'll do... Let's do Pence B. Tier 3. Here we go. It should be here somewhere. Please tell me I can just evolve them regularly. Oh, no. See, here it is. You needed a Hainer, an Olette, and then 3 of those guys. Oh, but we can max guilt him. That's what it is. Or max special attack bonus unlock. Nice. Okay. So Pence B. Olette B. Let's see. Olette. The girl that got ignored. Whamp, 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 whamp. I wonder if anyone has Olette as, like, Kingdom Hearts best girl for them. I truly wonder if such a person exists. They are quite a rare breed indeed, if that is the case. Alright, and then the trio. Okay. And then we evolve them to their superior form, where they're even more happy than their tier 3 versions. Or their 3-star version. Nice. This medal, this is a really iconic medal. Maybe I should do a top 10 iconic medals. Okay. We're running out. We are absolutely running out of magic mirrors, though. Let's do the Pooh and Tigger and Rabbit. Okay. We're definitely not hitting, we're not hitting 4,000 Nova. That's just not in the cards. Okay. Let's grab Illustrated Prideland Sora, Tier 6 Upright Power. Tier 6s went up to 180, so we should be okay here. Alright, let's bring this boy up to 7-star. Okay. What else we got? World Ends With You art. Ooh, lots of resists. But it's okay, because it did set amount of damage anyway, so I was okay with that. Okay. World Ends With You art. Max out the Nova. Then let's max out the 7-star. Yeah, we're literally... Oh, did anyone see how many magic mirrors we had left? We probably don't have a lot left. Let's grab Roxas B next. We're trying to go to the lower ones because they will inherently cost less magic mirrors. So Roxas B, and it's the same value in terms of the Dark Road points and getting Dark Road points. It's the same amount of value anyways. All right, Roxas B, nice. Let's go ahead and 7-star this guy. Nice. Next, we gotta grab Xion B. Reverse Magic. I can't even imagine how cumbersome this looks to some people to just, like, be like, how does he know, like, the metal, the attribute, all this random mumba jumba. Alright, here we go. 25 magic mirrors. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How many magic... Whoa, we're less than 200 magic mirrors. That's crazy. That's bananas. Alright, Xion B down. Yikes, it's hard to figure out, like, the rest of them. Let's grab Marluxia B. Oh, I just never 7-starred him. He was a broken metal back in the day, though. That multiplier with that particular multiplier with the hit all thing only costing 2 gauges was really broken back in the day. All right, Marluxia B set, Cinderella and Jacques. Let's see. It should be here. Aha! Here you are. Oh, okay, it's already maxed out. Nice. So all we gotta do is 7-star it. Okay. That's done. Key art number 3. I wonder, can you even get key art number 3 anymore? Is that like a medal that's still obtainable? Or no, it's tier 4. I'm on tier 3 still. Yeah, can you even still... No, it was tier 5. It was around the HC Ursula time. Here it is. Yeah, can you still obtain this medal? Is that even a thing anymore? Because these I just need a 7-star. I think I already have a maxed out copy of them. Like, it's already max gilted. I just need a 7-star them. Key art number 3. Mowgli and Pals is tier 2. Upright speed. Yeah, okay. So this part's the easy part, because we just got a 7-star these. Pooh Bear. Here you are, Pooh Bear. No, wait, that's not Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear, where are you? Pooh Bear. There he is. Look how cute he looks. Alright. Evolve. Next is Hercules and Phil, who should have been right next to him. Next is Pete. Pete is tier 3 reverse power. Here he is. I gave him attack prize plus. Oh, these are funny. These are funny to look back on. Alright. I think we did the Flower Meow already, right? I'm pretty sure we did. Flower Meow. Classic Donald. Classic Donald was my raid medal for quite some time. Here he is. They should really bring back events like that, where you can, like, farm the medal. Farm the medal and it's actually useful. Alright, next is Nick Wild. I believe Nick was... I think this is right. Or was he tier 2? I can't tell if he was tier 2. Oh, yeah, here he is. Oh my gosh, we need to give him... We need to give him, we need to max guilt him and everything. Okay. Alright. Whew, I'm getting game fatigue from watching this. Nick Wild, blah, blah, blah. Guess we'll do the Sephiroth next. Oh, Sephi. No, I do have a 7-star copy. What you talking about, game? Oh my goodness. So much effort. And it goes all the way up to tier 9s, right? No, tier 9s are inherently 7-star, I think. I believe it's just tier 8s where the stained glasses were. Yep, here are the stained glasses. I'm going to keep these separate just in case I can evolve them, but... Whew. Ooh, grizzly bear. Alright. So much work. I don't want to do this anymore. This isn't fun anymore. What's my metal album percentage at right now? Did we crack 90 at least? Please tell me we at least cracked 90. After all that effort. 90.9, we're getting there. I'm starting to hit a stage of mild delirium. Oh goodness. Let's scroll backwards a little bit, because then that'd be easier. Look at all these. Why? Why, I ask you? Why? Oh my gosh, the incredible medals. Okay, so this is where the album starts keeping up with itself, around the time of the prime medals. Alright. Oh, we didn't even get a 6-star prime Buzz Lightyear. We only have the 7-star. Okay. Alright, this is where we catch up. Yeah, because here are the blue fairies. Alright. And jumped to 1, 4, 5, 8. Okay. Alright, fam, here we go. We should focus on the ones that are already Nova'd. So, Kingdom Hearts HD, or no, wait. HD Kingdom Hearts 2 Illustrated Kyrie EX Plus? No, it's just Kyrie 2 No, wait. It's Kingdom Hearts 2 Kyrie EX Plus. That's the name of the medal. Right? Right, Kyrie? Yep. Alright, and then... Is it just Jessie? Yeah, it's just Jessie. Oh wow, we don't even have a gilted copy of Xion EX Plus. Alright, again, we're only focusing on things that are already unlocked. So... Miguel and Hector. It's like I want to get these Incredibles up, you know what I mean? Let's get the Incredibles back up. Violet and Dash. What was this medal called? The Incredibles 2. Okay. This is Toon Roxas and Pals. Toon Roxas and Pals. This is one that had artwork. Oh, that's cute. That's real cute. Okay. Let's see. Boss Zamnis. Ooh, this was an iconic medal back in the day, that high multiplier. The World Ends With You, Art 2 or Art 3? The World Ends With You, Art 3. Oh, these high score challenge medals giving me trauma again. Toon, Kyrie, and Xion. Oh, the Frozen Medal Gap. That was a good banner. These were fun. Let's see. This is not B, this is Mnus Plus. Okay. Yeah, this is around the time when they started cheaping us out on the trait medals. Because I remember, like, doing the event guide you a gilded copy, but now you have to, like, buy extra stuff to get a gilded copy, which was silly. Illustrated Tidus. Ooh, these were the record keeper medals he didn't get. So Sephiroth and... What was this other one? Wait a minute. Because Sephi is here. Because I'm pretty sure I had a copy of every single one of the record keeper medals. Oh, no way. There was a 6-star version of Cloud? That doesn't sound right. A 6-star version of Cloud, a 6-star version of X-Death, and a 6-star version of Gilgamesh? Did I really get these medals only as 7 stars? Something about that doesn't seem right. Yeah, something about that feels off. Because I feel like I did enough polls on that to at least have a 3-star copy. That's interesting. I don't know what happened there, but I'm also not going to worry about it. Oh, Roxas Plus. Sad. Alright, now we're just getting to supernovas we just blatantly don't have. Alright, so that one's Psyx A. 1742 Xion. Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion. I wish I got her, but alas. Alright, I think at this point, we're just good. What's 11815? Or I'm sorry, 1815. The Hostile Program. That was a VIP medal. That was around the time I started telling myself that VIP medals weren't worth it anymore. 1825 is Tigger, another VIP medal. 26 is Aerith, which we just didn't pull for. Ooh, 1827 is Yuffie, which I wish I got. Leon. SN plus Mickey and Pluto, another VIP medal. What is 1838? Sorcerer. 1840 is Yenzo, another VIP medal. 1850. Strikeform Sora. 1852. Donald. 1853 is Ansem the Wise, which likely D Legend and I are going to pull for. I don't know about him anyways. I'm probably going to pull for it. And then Vanitas. Now remember, there is a trick for this where you can just go to the avatar boards and just buy one trait and it counts. So let's go Vanitas. Let's unlock. Oh, we're out of VIP coins. But you could just unlock one trait medal and it counts as filling the album up. All right. Whew. My brain hurts. Oh my goodness. All right, well, whenever they release these game-dropping medals, we're ready. This is 30,000 jewels just chilling right here for when I need it. And then, what other liquidable sales do we have? We have the Riku and Moogles. We have our presents box. So we should be good. I think we're set. All right, but we can. I guess we should give it our best effort. Continue to max out some of these medals. All right, so where do we leave off at? All right, so let's get this Kyrie up to speed. Or maybe she was tier 6. I'm definitely starting to lose it. Like my focus is starting to. Oh no, it's tier 8. It was tier 8. Yeah, there it is. Level up. All right, and then let's 7-star her, fill out some more album space. Nice. Next is Jessie. Tier 3. Upright Magic. Right? Yeah, there she is. I was just like, I swear Jessie was a tier 3 Upright Magic. Okay. Nice. This was when Toy Story Land was a new thing. Or Toy Story Park? I think it's Toy Story Park. Was a new thing at Disney World, so they released the Prime medals, and they gave out this Jessie medal for free. Okay. Next is Miguel and Hector, tier 3 Upright Power medal. Was it tier 3 actually? I could be wrong about that one. Yeah. Nope, I'm not wrong. Okay. All right, next. Miss Incredible, tier 4. The whole Incredibles family is tier 4 with the Incredibles 2 being tier 5. Here's our Miss Incredibles. Super thick credible. That was so funny how the internet. I always love when the internet like memes them. What's up with Pixar and yeah. All right. Miss Incredible. You were the defensive medal play back when 7 was the cap. Ooh, 85. That's a lot of magic mirrors right there. I thought I'd never say that phrase ever again. That's a lot of magic mirrors right there. Oh, wait. Whoops. Wrong thing. We're getting sweepy. All right. There we go. Good stuff. Let's 7-star her. So I guess we just keep going until we run out of magic mirrors. Next is Dash. Please be above 100. 63. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. How many magic mirrors do we even have left? 92 magic mirrors. We're about to use like 50 here. 67. Sheesh. Okay. Let's see how we roll on the Violet. Because I want to get all the Incredibles, like, you know, I want to bring them all to 7-star. I wish I got extra attack on this Violet. That would have been much, much better. All right, Violet, show us some love here. Be above 100. If you're not above 100, we can't max out Dash. 90. Ah, no. Well, it looks like Dash is not getting maxed out. This is actually, I think, where it ends for us. Because we just simply won't have enough magic mirrors, which is a very strange and abstract thought for me to think about. Okay. There's the violet. And yeah, if we go back to Dash, I just don't think we don't have the mirrors. Let's see. 52. It's not enough. We're officially out of magic mirrors. We officially do not have enough magic mirrors. All right. Well, whew. I guess what stopped us ended up being a lack of resources, which is really strange because I truly, genuinely was like, magic mirrors never run out, right? It's just an infinite well of just resource. Is it tier 7? What were the Incredibles? The Incredibles 2 anyways. I don't think they were tier 8, no? They were tier 8. I stand corrected. They were a high score challenge medal. They did fixed damage. Okay. We can still level this up just because it's already max gilted. Dispel and charge. Alright, Toon Roxas and Palace, how many magic mirrors do you need? Because we're hitting the point where it's like, we only have so many magic mirrors. That's what's limiting us. Ah, he's already maxed out. Alright. Digging it. Man, now you're telling me I gotta farm for magic mirrors now? What age do we live in? Alright, Boss Zemnis, what are you at? 216? I think we could spare 14 mirrors for you, my dude. Freaking Dash, why didn't you just get a higher special attack bonus? Ah, now there's that one pocket in the Incredibles family. What a sick move name. Demolition Blade. Alright, is Kyrie and Shion. I want to bring them up too. Oh, tier 8. That's 36 magic mirrors. That ain't happening today. Alright, Illustrated Titus. You are also going to take up 30 mirrors. World Ends With You R3. 14 mirrors. I think I could spare 14 mirrors. How many do we have? 38 mirrors left. So yeah, we can definitely do 14 here. Okay. There's that. And then we bring it up to 7-star. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's all the juice we've got, y'all. Let's see. Tier 9s are fine. Let's sort this. Is this sorted by special attack? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh my gosh, we just spent 2 hours talking about this game and, like, leveling up medals. And now my brain hurts. Let's see here. You're 7-star? You are 7-star. All right. Oh, we can max this one out. Number 5, yeah, we can max out. It's only 15 mirrors. I think we have enough for that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I think that's actually it, though. Unless we have one that requires, like, 3. How many we got? 9 magic mirrors. Oh, my gosh. This is crazy. I honestly wouldn't even have imagined that we would run out of magic mirrors. Wow. Wow. That's wild. That is honestly truly a crazy thing to think about. No, you take more magic mirrors. Okay. Whew. Well, we're done. This is where our escapade ends, my friends. Unless we somehow, like, have ones that are already maxed that we just need to evolve, we're done. Let's see. And not only are we done, but I think I'm also I'm toast. I'm like tired. All right, let's see what we can roll on the Terra. If we could roll something that's like 9 away, we'll do it. Well. Alright, well that answers that question. Thanks, Tara. Thanks, buddy old pal. No, nutty fudgekins. I'm a level off. There you go. There you go, pal. Alright, now let's level you up. Cool. That was kind of a freebie. Let's see. HDR EX. Okay. What else can we do to score more points? Ooh, this is 12 away. And we don't even have enough magic mirrors for that. Yikes. I think that's it, y'all. This is 7 away, actually. I guess we could squeeze out one more. One more and then we're done. And now we have 2 magic mirrors left. Who would have thunk? I really wish they didn't. See, at this point, I think they should have just made it a farming quest. All right, let's see what's going on in chat, because now my brain is officially hurt. Armin, what's up? Armin, Sword Neckful, Jellyfish. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. My brain hurts. All right, what's our album percentage at? So how much percent did we go up by? We were at like 88.2 at the start. And now we are chilling at 91.5. And truthfully, it's because we ran out of magic mirrors. We should have a higher percentage if we had more magic mirrors, but alas, no dice. No dice. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to pull on the Defense Piercer medal, but knowing my luck, I'm not feeling too hot about it. Like, the only thing that I'd want from there right now is the Vanitas. That's it. The Vanitas Illustrated Sora would be nice. I think that's all I'd want from that banner, truthfully. That's only like a 10% chance, so... yeah, not gonna pull for that. But 91.5% is a pretty respectable amount to have. I mean, I don't know too many people that have this percentage. / I don't ask anyone what their percentage is. All right, let's see what quest we have to do before Dark Road rolls around, before maintenance shuts us down. First of all, if you haven't completed your story quest, remember that this is cashable. This is cash money right here. So let's do that. Union Cross, make sure you do that. Ooh, I gotta make sure to collect my crossboards. Gotta defeat 1 raid boss for jewels. Let's go ahead and do that. It says 5 hours left, but there's really only like 2 hours left. Okay. Whew. Goodness. I'm excited for Dark Road, but at the same time, I feel like a part of me just internally feels like I'm going to be disappointed. Let's see. Oh, hey, also, so for everyone who's a longtime watcher, because like this is pretty important to me. We hit 900 subs the other day, and I was actually very, very happy. Like that's super sweet. I never thought I'd hit that point. And like once we hit 1,000, y'all, we become YouTube partnered. I bit my lip. Oh, that hurt. Oh, wow. I definitely feel like my lip is bleeding now. Ow, 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 ow. That was not fun. Man, that smarts. But anyways, yeah, we hit 900 subs the other day. At 1,000 subs, we can become YouTube partnered. How awesome would that be? I would be so happy to be YouTube partnered. It was actually my goal by the end of 2020 to be YouTube partnered. So if we can hit that point, man, y'all, that's going to be so exciting. I'm so excited. If we can hit that point, you know, I'm definitely going to give you all credit, because this channel really is not much without you guys, you know? I'm just free lessons on YouTube. I'm free Kingdom Hearts Union Cross lessons. That's all I am. Whew, boy. All right. Let's see. So let's collect all our freebies. So we collected a lot of gems, which was super nice. What quest? There's a quest we have to finish. Like, it ends today. Oh, no. The cooperative battle that ends tomorrow. What do you think, y'all? Should we do some quest clearing? Should we do the quest clearing? Enunciation. Ooh. Not my strongest attribute, apparently. But yeah. You think we should quest clear? Do you think I've got the brain capacity to do it? I personally don't think I have that capacity. Let's see. You're gonna hit 1K real quick with Dark Road? 1K what? Like, points? Oh, be playing Dark Road. Oh, that'd be fun. Honestly, I just do a bunch of Kingdom Hearts stuff. Like, that's just who I am, you know what I mean? That's just me as a human being. If anyone wants to share my fandom and stuff, just honestly join. Like, this is not a plug. Like, I'm trying not to make this sound like a selfish plug, but really join my Discord, because I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about Kingdom Hearts. Like, that is, I could talk about Kingdom Hearts for days. Like, how many Kingdom Hearts Union Cross YouTubers do you even know? Let's see. Let's all right. You know what? Let me double check something first before I decide if we whoa, I tapped the microphone. If we proceed to play. Okay. Sorry, I'm smiling at Father's Day posts. Some of my friends just celebrating Father's Day. Very happy for them. I can't even imagine how hard being a father is. Honestly, happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Like, it's tough. Thinking about myself as a kid, and I was just like, man, you were such a horrible kid. props to my dad for putting up with all that nonsense. All right. Cool. Sword Neckful, you reached 100 subs. That's awesome, dude. That is amazing. It's always good when you, like, you know friends and they're doing well. You know what I mean? All right. Well, once we get the text back, we'll decide what we want to do. But for now, let's game. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. All right, 10 missions. Let's do this. This should be a piece of cake. All right, we're limited to Keyblades. Let's go ahead and... Do we get friend medals still? Having friend medals or not actually decides if we put a copy medal in the final slot or not. We still get friend medals. Okay. Let's make a broken setup, y'all. So what do we want to focus on? We want to make it mono... mono speed sounds okay. I can dig mono speed. Reaper. Let's switch Tifa. Man, Ansem the Wise would be so good right here. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, unfortunately, that's not the hand that we're dealt. So we'll just go with this setup. Man, Ansem the Wise would have been such a good pick right there. But you know, for a level 500 enemy, this should be a piece of cake. Whoa, hey friends. Hello, friends. Where are your pets? Did you not get one? Why y'all still dancing? Is there story to this? That'd actually be pretty sweet. I always love getting to know these other Keyblade wielders, even though they really need names. They really need names. I don't know how they get away with just having them all just be Keyblade wielder. All right. Free gems, free sub slots. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm all about the freebies. Let's see. Still stuck to using Starlight. Rage Form Sora traits come back tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to go for it. Truthfully, like, anyone who got Rage Form Sora from the Draw Points banner, I would say go for it, you know, to be honest, because that's a strong medal. That's a really, like, tier 10 copy medals are really strong medals, so. Oh, you got it from the copy banner? Yeah, it's gonna be good for you. I mean, you spend, what is it? To get a perfect copy of Rage Form Sora, you spend 6,500 jewels. Like, that's nothing. That's a yoke. Let's see. All right, we're just trucking along. I guess they want us to use power is the strategy here. Because the invisible is a speed enemy, so power is the way to go. But we're locked to the Starlight that only has one power slot. That's really weird. I guess we're locked to the Starlight just because we're doing like a collaborative cannon, Keyblade wielder quest kind of thing. So they want us to use the like cannon union cross Keyblade. Okay. More free stuff. Unfortunately, these tier 7's not really going to help me out, but for new players, just get all the subslots you can. Honestly, subslots are going to be more important than like a lot of other mechanics in this game. Just because Keyblade power is the best kind of power. It's stronger than medals because the Keyblades I'm using now are the same Keyblades I used like a year ago. I didn't even level them up past level 50. Or no, past level 35. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Like all my Keyblades, if you look at them, I think only one of them is past level 35, and that's the Fairy Stars, I think, at 38.5 or something like that. Sick 'em, boys. Sword Neckful. If Dark Road comes out, will the game give us free jewels since this is a new game releasing? Maybe. To celebrate the release of Dark Road kind of thing. I could see it. Okay. Mission number 5. Tier 8. I wonder, are there any tier 10s built into this? Oh my gosh, what did we just do? Oh boy. What's the complete within 3 turns? Oh my gosh, we are so screwed. No, there's no. Oh my gosh. I was clicking too fast and didn't realize they changed the Keyblade. Okay. That was reckless. That was like an unreal sense of the word reckless. All right, here we go. So I guess we're going full power. Let's go here. Oh, no, because the multiplier is better that way. All right, so what other decent power medals do we have? What's in Deciduous Sephiroth? No, it's a Xion. Okay, that works. I'm okay with that. Luigi Q, which is why we need more reverse magic and magic in general. I mean, Xemnas, or I'm sorry, Xehanort, Master Xehanort, I expect him to be a, what's it called? Magic medal. Reverse magic. It kind of gets hard to level up Keyblades over level 40. That is true. That is true just because, like, it goes up by, like, 0.02 at a time, which is very easy to even do better with subslots and stuff. Maybe I should have buffed before all those supernova attacks activated. That's fine. But yeah, I'm not lacking in materials. I think I could, I can bring up, I believe, if my math is right, I could bring up 6 Keyblades to level 50 right now. Like, just instantly right now. Let's see. So I guess they didn't want us to just use the Starlight throughout the whole thing. Rallied, yo, just got back into the game after 18 months and I got 2 Venituses in strike form from the 1500 banner and Mercy the copy anthems. Where to go from here? Get traits for Vanitas. Make sure he's got perfect PvE traits. So ground, aerial, extra attack. And then if you have extra jewels, try and chase for that strength plus 1,000 twice, but not worth it. As long as you get ground, aerial, extra attack. That's going to be the most important part. 18 months. You should have been around when traits were still a thing. So yeah, that shouldn't be hopefully a new concept. So Anthem's always a good start. You probably already have like a decent buffer. I don't know if you'll have Nominee because that was actually after you left. But as long as you've got like Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A, you should still be decent. Or HD Xion. So you should be good to that regard. Let me just double check and make sure everything's going to be okay with this. Yeah, it'll be fine. So yeah, make sure you have your buffer. Ansem's an awesome medal to pick up right now. You have 2 Venituses. Yeah, try and get both those Venituses with ground, aerial, and extra attack. And that'll set you up for like reverse speed for a long time. Strike form Sora, unfortunately his banner went away, so there's no way to get good traits on him. If you got VIP, you could probably just buy traits for him because 2,500 jewels for a perfect medal is really not very expensive. So that's a good place to go. And then I'd say don't dip less than like, yeah, actually I think that'll be enough. I think that'll be enough to carry you. You left when Supernova became a thing. Okay, so you don't have Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A, so you need a good buffer. So I would say pull 3 times and get a copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A just to get yourself rolling in terms of like the new, like the buffers and stuff like that. That'll bring you down to like 49,000. And then from there, just get traits for the Vanitas. Make sure he's got perfect traits. If you're feeling like it, you could spend... Did you buy VIP? Actually, that is my next question. If you bought VIP, Luigi, if Xehanort is reverse magic, that helps a lot since reverse speed has a bunch. Yeah, Vanitas, Dark Riku, like reverse speed got like the best end of reverse medals. Granted, Xemnas plus plus is really good too. So I'd say, yeah, it's just reverse magic. Reverse magic got the worst. Oh, you got Kyrie. Nice. Okay, so that saves you some jewels there. Yeah, Raleigh, did you get 50 or did you get VIP? Because that answers my next question. Because if you got VIP, just buy traits for Strike Form Sora. Waiting for the week. Okay, so don't buy. Okay, so I got you. So next week the traits go back to being 1,000 for VIP, 1,000 jewels per trait. So at that point, I would say it's not worth it. But if you're struggling and you buy VIP, giving Strike Form Sora ground, aerial, and extra attack is still a good bet. All right, homies, what are you doing? I feel like I'm doing all the work. Hit him or something. At least nick him or distract him. Distract him so that the hit doesn't knock me out. Whew, goodness. We're barely nicking this. What is going on here? Maybe I need to equip a Supernova Renew medal. I think we got this, though. I think we should be able to clear all of these without any sort of problem. Yeah, and this is only turn 1, so we still got our 2-turn buffer going off. All right. Sounds good, fam. Sora Neckful, been thinking about this. They should add a new trait, Lux boost 50% for Lux grinders. No, I think damage in raids is enough. Yeah, I think damage in raids is the raid trait. So it's like Lux, I think they should just limit it to skills. Like they shouldn't just keep adding a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? Adding more stuff just makes the game more convoluted. We want to keep the same stuff and just keep building off on it. Luigi, I have both Kyrie A and HD Xion from the beginner banner. Got lucky when you started. Good. That's at least a good place to start, especially if you don't have Naminé. Okay. Oh, hang on a sec. Wait, is the game volume dead? Oh, the game volume is dead. All right, hang on just a second, y'all. Whoops, my bad. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, jellyfish. Don't worry about Xion, because if you have Naminé, you're good to go. It's sweet to add to your collection, but other than that, if you have Naminé, you're good to go. Rowlade, you were consistently top 500 when it first launched, and now you're clueless. That was because now we have defense piercers, which break through defense boost. So the winner goes to the person who has the most defense piercings going off, pretty much. That's why this new banner is like strictly for PvP. Not strictly, but like very heavily for PvP. Because even without traits, those medals still do a lot of damage. Luigi, what I'm trying to do at this stage is secure the last two metal types you need: a staple 4, reverse magic, and upright power. Yes, so I think I still need a reverse magic staple. Right now I'm rocking out the rock troll, which is okay for now, but it's getting pretty outdated. I'm trying to think of what I got, but let's clear this first. So our enemy is the pot centipede, so we're gonna want some configuration of power damage. So let's get rage form. Let's get... Oh man, I don't think I have a supernova plus Terra, actually. Do I? No, I'm missing Terra. Yeah, I only have a straight metal. Okay, so no supernova renew going off there. What do we have in terms of... We could put this here, but what do we put for this one slot? This is such an awkward slot. Let's put... Yeah, just... I don't like this. But at the same time, it's the only thing that gives downstream... downstream buffs. So let's go here, let's go here, let's make sure we're maxed out on subslots, and let's go back in. Where do you get defense boost now? I believe skill enhancement board B has it right now. It should be in the avatar board section. Just double check the notice underneath it before buying it. Luigi Q, upright power. I only have Renova, Terra, and Lingering Will. Not something bad, or not bad, but you need something more. Yeah, so I don't count Lingering Will nor Terra as staple medals because, well, Terra could sort of be a staple medal, but Lingering Will is a copy medal. And then when I think of staple medals, I think of medals that are like for me, my upright power staple is Cloud, Supernova plus, or Final Fantasy VII Remake, Supernova plus Cloud. Something like that. Adding the Supernova plus just, like, confuses me. This is going to be weird because my attributes are all over the place. My multipliers are super low. Interesting. I think we should be okay, though. I wish I kind of had a Supernova Renew medal. That would actually help a lot in this case, but I think we should still be good, even without Supernova Renew. Okay. I just got the Q, and then we gotta get going soon. Man, look at that strength stacking though. 78,000, 81,000. Man, I really kind of wish I pulled for Strike Form Sora, but at the same time, since I know I'm likely going to be pulling for Ansem the Wise, I can't be mad. Can't be mad. I guess we could use recovery buffing on this guy, actually. That wouldn't be too bad of a strat. Let's see. Rowlite, should I trade the Ansem copy medal? Absolutely, 100%. You want that thing to be as close to perfect as possible. So ground, aerial, extra attack, and strength plus 2,000, because it's low on strength, so you got to compensate by having the trait. But yeah, that one, because you're going to make that medal last a long time. So you want it to be perfect now. That way it lasts even longer. Something that's imperfect now is going to be even more imperfect in the future. But something that's perfect now is going to be good. It's going to last longer. I wonder if we should just get Renova Terra here. Let's do that. Okay, I like this. Let's do this instead. No, but that throws off our speed. If I had the Marionette, that would really help right now. The Marionette copy medal. I guess we could go mono speed. I'm not a big fan of that. Because this really isn't doing a lot of damage. If I had a Supernova Renew Terra, I would put it here and then swap the Nominee. But that's not a thing that we have. I mean, this setup is still okay. It's really just because it's level 0 that it's not cranking out a lot of damage. And we barely survived that last one. So maybe we just have to be more tactful about our Supernovas this time. Alright, let's just give it a run. Let's see if we can pull it off. So let's activate these first. Activate. Because we want a lot of our damage to be on turn 3. So let's activate the Nominee now. Let's turn off auto on Supernovas. And then stay the course on this one. So we'll have some strength. Maybe I should actually just do recovery buffing. Maybe that's actually the better strategy. Because then we just keep stacking strength. And then we get to keep all our buffs and everything. Yes, okay, so if there's a... Okay, I see how we can do this. That's fine. Let's go here. Let's go here. We will activate... Our 2-turn buffers are meant to be activated now. So let's get this Luxord here. Let's go... Cloud is 2-turn. Reaper is 2-turn. And other Cloud is 2-turn. And then on the 3rd turn, we activate everything else. We gotta be careful because we're about to hit the low end of the count. So we might even need to skip our 2nd form Sora next turn. Oh no, I think we can activate it once. Alright, come back. Oh, I guess my teammates do hit it. I'll be darned. Good job, teammates. I'm very proud of you. Right here. 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 Oh wait, I think we could activate it both times. Because it only does 11 hits? Okay, yeah, no, we're good, we're good. I don't think we clear it though. I think we're still short on damage. Yeah, we're still short on damage. So recovery buffing might be our best bet in this case. Nah. Everything you earned will be lost. That's okay. Let's see. Luigi, I managed to get Terra Inventus off the reprint. Really, that was a good. That was honestly a good banner. I supported people pulling for that. Jellyfish, when I rolled for the Final Fantasy VII medals, I was hoping to get a power medal, but I got 3 Tifas instead. But at least now you're good on speed. That is true. That is true. Rallied, if I get VIP, how many times can I buy the traits? I believe it's 10 times right now, but next week it's only 5, I think. Alright, is there a way we can beat this using these medals as they are right now? Huh. Because we kind of want a recovery buff. We kind of want that. I'm just wondering how we can pull this off. Because recovery buffing means we need something that affects count in the final slot. I think Vanitas is actually plus 1. Because I remember I talked about him, it was like his gauge healing was pretty good. Strike form Sora. Oof, no traits. Oof, no skill. Okay. Yeah, not going there. This is an okay. This is an okay Sora. We can use that. What's the pro strat for this? Oh, goodness. I guess we could do it this way. What do we have in terms of upright power? Xion would be okay. So let's do this. Here, here, switch this, go here, get the Reaper. Does this work? Or should we just build a reverse setup? Would a reverse setup be better? Because then what we could do, we could still have that Xion there. And then go enemy speed. So we can go like this. Xion's there. Let's pick another reverse medal. Whew. Goodness. Okay. This would be so much easier if I just maxed them out right now. Do I want to use recovery buffing? Is it even worth using recovery buffing for this? Let's go here. Here. Let's get... Whew, goodness. Okay. So that can go there. Yeah, after... We're going to try this quest maybe a few more times. And if it doesn't work out, we'll just come back when we're fully leveled more. But... For now... If only I had a speed medal that just increased regular metal strength. So this is minus 22. This is minus 12. We sort of need something that resets count here. I guess if we're feeling dinky, we could always put Illustrated Riku there. Because I think he resets count with his special attack. No, it's count plus 1. Okay. Is it the supernova attack that does count reset? No, it doesn't. I thought Illustrated Riku had count reset. What do you do? Casual Roxas. Casual Roxas resets count. But he affects... No. He, not a fan of this. Because I'd just be using for the reset count. I think we just call it there and not worry about it right now. We'll be back when we upgrade our bad guy breaker to level 35. So let me just show... I forgot who I was talking to about this earlier, but in terms of resources, like, we're good on gems. So I can get that bad guy breaker up to level 35 and still have plenty of gems left. But yeah, I think with the number of gems that we have, like each single mono blade is like 1,000 gems of the color. And then I think it's like 500 of each gems for the tricolored, and then like 750 of each for the dual. So we have a decent amount. We're good. We have all the stuff that we need from the Wreck-It Ralph world, which is always good. Let's actually catch up in story. That's the last thing I want to do. Let's catch up in story. Because I don't want to fall behind in that's for sure. Okay. So, we'll get back to that quest when we level up the bad guy breaker, which we'll do later. Because I like to record that separately, you know what I mean? I've always just recorded it separately. So for now... Let's finish this up. Let me take my screenshot, because the screenshots also tell me when I stop working on a quest. So right there. What's the final reward anyways? A title, a sun gem, and a tier 10. That's pretty good. Okay. And yeah, we'll work on the rest of these in a different stream. Probably, yeah, we're gonna... we got a lot of... Oh, wait, no, we could just do this. Wait, let's just do the appreciation event. That would be super easy. How many quests are there? Get yourself a booster 10? Oh my gosh. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work that I don't want to do right now. All right. Yeah, forget that. Let's instead, let's just do the story. I want to be caught up in that before Dark Road hits. All right. Let's see. All in one turn, 10 or fewer special attacks, complete without having to continue. Let's bring in our Starlight. And let's kick some butt. I think there's only like 5 quests, right? Ooh, the plot thickens. Alright, we're going to be quiet as we watch the cutscene. That was actually really clever. How it was like the Heartless was plugged in, but Vanellope wasn't. That was really clever. That's a good call to the movie. These enemy Heartless, I'm surprised, are not just dying from the buffer. I'll be darned. Alright, let's go down here. Wow, this is like a gauntlet of enemies. 10 or fewer special attacks. Interesting. I think we actually failed that mission then. Because we fought like 8 enemies. And in each case, we had to use Nominate twice. Yeah, I don't think we passed that second one. We're going to have to go back into this. Yeah. Okay. I know what to do. We're good. We've got the smarts. So let's just go back and then we just use a self-buffing medal. Let's go grab Sleeping Lion. Let's go here. And this should be enough. Okay. Self-buffing medals, really strong stuff. Super strong stuff. Raleigh, the only problem I have with 2 Vanitas is all the reverse absorb. You encounter a reverse absorb far less than you do upright absorb. Upright absorb is just much more frequent. Okay, swipe. See, this is why self-buffing is so strong. Because it's like, it doesn't need a Nominate to work. It's everything you need built into one. Okay. And then supernova attacks don't count. So I believe that was only like 6 attacks. But yeah, self-buffing is just really strong. Okay. Good stuff. Alright, on to the next one. Equip the Starlight. Defeat all enemies in 1 turn. Complete without having to continue. Super easy conditions. Let's go Starlight. And let's go Speed. Okay. So after we finish these story quests, then your boy's got to head out. He's actually got things to do. Real life things to do. And then he's got to catch some Z's so that we're awake for Dark Road. Let's see, okay. Candy Plant has a reflective magic. Oh. I did not notice that. I'm just honestly running through these. We only want to watch the story, you know what I mean? Like, these Heartless, it costs 0 AP to go back in there. Yeah, so we're good. We are good. 4 or fewer medals complete within 2 turns. We've got the Flappy Bug Swarm, so we're going to want to go in with Magic. Not Nominate. Equip 4 or fewer medals. Okay. Let's go in Counterpoint. Let's go not Nominate. Instead, let's go Aqua. Aqua gives us the buffs we need. You 4 or less medals, so let's grab 1 more damaging medal and then we're good to go. Okay. Luigi, you're gonna sleep now so you can wake up later. Alright, no worries. Have a good night. Get some Z's. Raleigh, thanks for answering questions. No worries. That's why I'm here. You know what I mean? If YouTubers are on here for anything more than answering questions, it's either for profit or for something. But like, YouTube, the greatest thing about YouTube is that it's a free library of resources. Alright, also such a good medal. Released in October. Alright, let's watch the scene. Wait a minute. Is Ralph a party member? That would be so sick if Ralph is a party member. I kind of want to get attacked just to see if Ralph does anything. But I think there's no scenario where these guys live. Okay. That's fine. But man, if Ralph was a party member, that's so funny because that's what everyone wanted for, or at least that's what some people wanted for Kingdom Hearts 3, was for Ralph to be a party member rather than just a summon. But I'm okay with him being a summon. I'm still pretty happy about him being a summon. Oh, that was cute. I honestly think they did a really good job of making Vanellope seem very like her character in the actual movie. Monsieur, what's up? Dark Road hype? Very, very hype. We went up in percentage for our album by like 3% today, which was pretty sweet. So we are a little bit more prepared for the bonuses from Dark Road. And right now we're just finishing story. Once we finish story, your boy's got to go. He's got some things to do. And yeah, and then that'll be the end of the stream. All right, what do we got to do here? Defeat enemies in one turn, 3 treasure chests, complete without having to continue. Let's grab a speed setup and let's go to work. So we just got to find the 3 chests. All right, there's one. Look at all these hidden Mickeys. Alright, so we got 1 chest down. Still no sign of the 2nd or 3rd chest quite yet. 2, okay. There's 2. We're missing 1 now. Should be somewhere. Aha, 3. Okay, we're good. We're done. That's all 3 chests. How much percentage? I'm at 91.3%, I believe, is the percentage we're at. Raleigh, do we know where we can find the Dark Road bonuses, or just going to say try and get as many medals as possible? It's specifically fill up your album. That's what it is. So it's not necessarily the medals. You just got to fill up the album. I made a video a long time ago, a way to cheat this. But it's pretty late at this point to try and do that. Rick, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Alright, one more quest left, and then we are done for the night, y'all. Whoa, 89%? Well, sure, that's actually pretty good still. How long have you been playing for? I guess is my next question. Complete within 1 turn. Complete within 3 turns. Target is power, so let's go magic. Magic is actually starting to become my worst setup. Like, if this is my best magic setup and it includes Dissidia Leon, we need an upgrade. Alright. Let's see who our big bad boss is. A cactus. A candy cactus. Alright, well. Whoa, this thing looks spooky. Like, its legs kind of freak me out. It's like a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man of death. Monsieur Blue, day 1. Wait. Are you one of the legendary players that has all days logged in? I don't know anyone who has all days logged in. Not even I don't even have all days logged in. So, if you're one of those legendary players, man, nothing but respects. Oh, that took it out. I was actually expecting it to last a little bit longer. Okay. That's that. We get our 1,000 jewels, which is pretty sweet. And a title. Alright. What's our title? Racer? What if there was a title called Speed? And then we'd be Speed Racer. Ooh, canon story. Alright, here we go. Hey, Red Baron, I actually had to turn off the audio because if I don't turn it off, then Square copyrights me, unfortunately. So I have to turn off the audio during the cutscenes. Or at least the canon ones, ones that are like in worlds and stuff, they don't copyright me for that, but they slam me hardcore with copyright for anything that's done in Daybreak Town. Whoa, let's pause right there. Whoa, okay, so Ventus's name wasn't on the list, but Strelitzia's was. So, that's ooh, that's interesting. That is interesting. So is Ventus really a Union leader then? He was told to be a Union leader by Ava. I'm trying to remember that cutscene if it exists, but I don't remember Ventus ever being told he was going to be a Union leader. He just kind of showed up. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, that was the scene we saw in Kingdom Hearts 2020. Oh, except it's kind of unfortunate that I really wish that JP and English would, or JP and Global would simulcast, because it's so weird whenever we see things from JP and it's like ahead of time than Global, because then it's like, when did this happen? I don't know when this happened. So it's just really strange that it's not simulcast. But man, this plot is thickening, and I like it. This is gonna be interesting. I'm super excited. I really hope that we just get all these quests, like Global, JP, they all get the story quest all at the same time. Like, it's just a translation, you know what I mean? Like, there's no voice acting. So I'm hoping that we can just get all of them at the same time, so that way it's all the same. Like, that was one thing that Tetsuya Nomura commented on Kingdom Hearts 3, is that the release dates being different, or it being the same but different hours apart, made it difficult to coordinate you know, spoilers being released. So some people leaked those spoilers early because they had access to the game early because of a time zone change. So I'm hoping that we can just have something at least sort of like that, where we just get all of them all at the same time. But yeah, that's all for now. That is the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. We are about to get kicked off in about an hour for that Dark Road update. Tube channel, how did I get to level 650? Just grind the Lux boss. It's super easy now because it's zero AP to fight the raid boss. So really, raiding and building Lux is just dedicating time. That's really all it is. You could join a party that does the Lux bonus all at the same time. Make sure your medals have Lux++ on them, but there's a board for that comes with 3 inherently, or I think this one's 4 inherently. So you pretty much have all the Lux++ you need in that one board. So yeah, it's just time, Lux++, and sometimes having a good party to support you. But yeah, that's all for now. I actually got to get going. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. If you'd like to join my Discord, get some off-hours help, or talk about Kingdom Hearts, Union Cross, or even just regular Kingdom Hearts, go ahead and join it. It's right down in the yellow box below, and just type it into your URL. But that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until, I guess, see everyone in about 7 hours. Alright, till next time, everyone, take it easy.